Yo, what's going on, guys? Happy Wednesday. Hopefully everyone's off to an awesome start to their day. Ready for Tapu Koko Raid Hour tonight, I guess, and some more Latitos. Give me 2 seconds while the chat phone loads in. And we'll start off with this lad right here. He looks like a fine specimen to start the day. There we go. Roberto, what's up? Shadow. See Callie as well. How you guys doing today? Hopefully off to a good start to whatever you got going on today. And yeah, there's two of these guys. Then I think there's a rock down the street, and there's also a Coco. So let's start off with some raids, some warm-up raids to start the day. Debo, what's up, man? Diego, Teal. Callie, good to see ya. Got Rory in the house and Runner as well. If you guys want to hop in on the raid, go ahead and snipe me, or if you want an invite, you can let me know. Whatever's cool with me. I'm still trying to get this Shundo, man. I know we've done a lot of raids for this pretty much every day, and it's been around a couple times, but not giving up on it just yet, man. Tony, what's up, dude? Day off, about a grub. Nice. Day off's always good. Hey, Roberto, you too, man. You as well, my friend. Yeah, I mean, Tapu Koko is not everyone's cup of tea, but I know some people don't have the shiny of it yet, or chasing a hundo. It's fairly good as a fairy type with the new move and stuff, so whatever's around, I'm always going to raid them. Let's also get Gary in here. What's up, Jessica? You want to hop in? Okay, I can send the next one in like 10-ish seconds, I think. Good to see you, by the way. And yeah, these raids are weird, man. It seems like some people are like really down for Laddie. Some people don't like them as much. I mean, it's a recycled Shadow Legendary, so I guess if you got your fill last time, it kind of makes sense. What's the new move? Nature's Madness, but I don't know if it comes with it or not this time. I will have to check once we catch one. But it was a move that it got fairly recently. I want to say within like the last year or so, all the Tapus got that. But I don't know if it's actually coming with the move or not. I have no idea. Yeah, I do have the shiny Tapus. Also, yo, I was going to say, no one's down for these raids. Where is the Coco? This guy right here, so you can see it's actually a good shiny, man. There's nothing wrong with any of the shiny Tapus. It's very similar to kind of like how the Reggies are. I think the shinies are sick. I just don't know if I love the Pokemon design, so it's up to you, man. Hey, what's up, Hundo Harry? How are we doing today? But yeah, I did get 2 hundos last time, by the way, too. We got 2 hundos last time Tapu was around. A Thrash Bandicoot in the house. Lovely to see the 4-piece McNugget meal. Also, I thought I had the Mega Ray, no? I do. I don't know why that wasn't suggested. Let's put him in there. Me want shiny Coco, says Kamal. There's one down the street. There's this guy. There's one more. And then I'm going to do a rock and a Coco, and then I think pop the daily incense. Raid hours, of course, tonight. But in the meantime, we'll do whatever's around, as we always do. Cleo, good to see ya. How's your day going today, Cleo? Let me know when things are good to go, Garlic, as well. Hey, Catherine, what's up? It's crazy that it's Wednesday. For some reason, it does not feel like a Wednesday. When they don't have events on throughout the week, it kind of throws me off, man. Every day feels kind of strange. Yo, Royce, I'm pretty sure... Dude, I saw something crazy in the Discord. I think it was yours. Did you get a Shundo Corsola last night from like a research or something like that? I don't know if I was dreaming or not, but I was scrolling through the Discord like super late. And I'm pretty sure it was you that got the Shundo, right? Hey, Proline, good to see you, man. Welcome back to the streams. How you been? Well, pretty much you'd have to have a remote raid to join these. I'm not joining random stream ones, though. I do join off friends sometimes, but you have to be on the friends list. It's a whole process. Harry says, excuse me? Ashley, what's up? Good to see you. Cheyenne in the house, too. A Shundo Elton. Yeah, dude, Royce, did you get that? You hatched it, my last batch of eggs. Wow, man. Yeah, I didn't know if I was tripping or not. It was like, I woke up to use the washroom at like 2 in the morning, man. I was scrolling, I thought. And then today I woke up and I was like, did I actually see that or not? But I did. I guess I did see that. My goodness, that's crazy. Channy, good to see you. Quack says, what's up? Not much, man. Just starting off with some Latitos. Got a nice sunny day here again today. It's another fake warm day. It looks like it'd be nice, but it's got a bit of a breeze still. Okay, here we go. We got a 2045. So you want a 2178. For once, not going to be weather boosted today because we do have sunny weather boost, which is cool. But yeah, Garlic, let me know. If I missed your comment, just let me know again before I officially post it up there. And we have no shiny. We got one of these guys yesterday. I've been actually pretty lucky with Latios, but we struck out 102 raids for Groudon. 102 raids, what was around. Did not get one. And pretty much every single one of those raids was on stream with you guys over the last week. And it's kind of silly, honestly, man. It's fine? Okay, awesome. So we do have a giveaway today, guys, by the way. Just like last time, I'm going to post how you join right now. I'll pin that comment, so all you got to do is like the stream. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And last but not least, put exclamation mark enter in the chat. Be drawing the winner at the end, as we always do. Same deal as always. Also, when I pin comments now, my YouTube chat completely breaks. Okay, there we go. I don't know why that's a new YouTube feature. Ever since they started the pins at the bottom, it seems to break when I pin stuff. Let's do this guy. Might as well have a second chance at him. And yeah, if you want to jump on in, let me know. If you're in the last one and still catching or whatever, I feel that. But we'll do this. We'll do Tapu. And then I think there's a couple rocks around. They're still kind of sparse, though, man. Compared to how they were, like, on the Max Monday, they're a little bit light for my liking. Sweet, there we go. You got lunch. Did someone with a lunch command in here? Love cold pizza? Dude, I like cold pizza, too. I don't know. People think I'm a psychopath for that, but it does hit different. Fresh pizza's great, but leftover pizza, there's still something to be said for leftover pizza as well. 3 win a raid task stat. Oh, for the Tapus? I don't know what the win a raid thing is anymore, man. I got some really weird ones last time I did that. I think I got Onyx out of there, and I also got... What was the other one, man? I'm trying to... It was a Poliwhirl? Something really strange I got. I didn't win the lotto. I'll try the luck with the giveaway. Hopefully win that. I mean, the odds are significantly better for the giveaway, I would think. Not 10 million people in there. Let's also do some housekeeping while we can. See if the Go Plus can grab me some Ultras. I'm still trying to save up like a few thousand of them for Go Fest, but it's been a losing battle so far. I get carried away, start throwing them at like Rattatas. Hey, Nick, what's up, dude? 97 from Ashley, okay. Ashley's playing to win today. I was going to post the poll today, pretty much asking how the excitement level is for Tapu, but it kind of gets in the way of having the giveaway thing there as well. But let me know, you guys like Tapu? Are you kind of not excited for Tapu? Everyone has different thoughts towards it. For me, I'm like a little bit indifferent, I think. Yeah, pretty good, Nick. Not too bad. Win 5 raids, got a Lowland Marowak. Oh, yeah, so that one stayed the same. I think that one's Dactyl, Marowak, and Lapras? Is it Lapras? It's something like that. Something like a 3-star raid boss, typical type thing. 81%, check if Nightbot's okay, and then Kamal with minus 100. Channy says, how's the weather? It's all right. I mean, it's pretty sunny, but it's still, by the water, it's a bit chilly, but not going to complain. No rain, no snow, which for Canada is a freaking miracle this time of the year. Hey, Witch, what's up, dude? Civic says, I hate it? The Tapu? Yeah. I mean, I understand. There's no right or wrong answer. I'm just very curious to know if anyone was like really excited for the Tapus to come back, or miss their shinies, or want the hundo, or whatever it is. Nightbot done being nice. Kamal, Nightbot never likes you. And to be fair, Kamal is like one of the nicest dudes ever. And Nightbot's just like, nah. He's not feeling him. His shiny's sick? Hey, Illusion, what's up, dude? Witch says, love Tapu Finny. I mean, I can't deny the shinies are good. I have a hard time trying to pretend the shinies aren't great. I just don't like the design of the Pokemon, man. They all look kind of weird. It's like the Reggies. Like, there's nothing wrong with the Reggies, and their shinies are fantastic, but they just remind me of each other so much. Big families with 10 million members to it. All the shinies are nice, but I just don't like them. You caught one in the wild? Shinies are great? Oh, you caught one on the Wild Legendary weekend. Yeah, I saw a few of them then, too, actually. Actually, I'm pretty sure the Coco and the Finny were the one I saw the most. I don't know if I saw too many Tapu Bulus. Well, we'll see if we can get a better one than a 2060 or whatever the last one was. So again, 2178 is the hundo. Best of luck if you're in here. 2135. Yeah, probably not. I was going to say, that's still kind of pushing it for purifiable range. Lele is the best? That's the one I think I like. That and Coco I think I like the least. But a green airplane, perhaps? No. All right, well, we're saving our luck for the rock pile. Did I just use a regular raspberry on that? I kind of want to catch this guy to see how close it would be to purifiable. Regice is a good shiny. I don't mind Regice. I like the shadow versions of the Reggies. Kind of interesting they haven't given us shadow Tapus yet. That would be a quick way to get us to care about them. If they came out in the shadow form, all of a sudden they would be something that's on my radar. Because anything new in the shadow form is pretty exciting. Yeah, I mean, you are right, Callie. It is a good shiny. That one that I have with the the new wild area background looked amazing. There's just something there. I can't describe what it is. There's something that I don't love about the Tapus. Maybe I'll come around to them when I'm older. I don't know. You have 34 Shundos? 34? Have you been playing since like day one or chasing Hundo callouts? That's quite a few, man. Favorite Pokemon's Gyarados. I love Gyarados. I'm walking a shiny Shadow one as my buddy right now. Dude, just get caught, man. I literally just wanted to catch this guy out of curiosity to see how close he would be. I don't need to catch this. Most of these guys we run away from. I just want to see. What's up, Tiger? We got Ominous in the house, too. Alright, it's been caught after 1,000 years, and... Dude, actually pretty close. That's what I thought. I thought there might be a chance that could be kind of close to Purifiable. But it looks like we got a Regito, we got a Tapu. Another Tapu down there. Okay. Let me check the grunt first, then we'll rock the rock raid. And it's the ghost one, that'll be quick. SG, what's up, man? Jacob, how are you? Remember when you got shiny Latios? I've got quite a few of those lately, man. I ran away from one day like a psychopath, but we've been getting a shiny Latios almost once per day. It's been the regular legendaries that don't want to shine. 79% towards the Birds K. We'll take that. Usually you send me like a 13-ish this time of the day. Tiger says, hope everyone's doing good today. Yeah, I mean, I can't complain so far. I'm interested to see how the weather is down by the water. Very sunny day, but on these big lakes and stuff, I'm sure you guys know, anytime you're close to the water, you got some outrageous winds. But I will not complain. No snow is a big win for me. Got a shiny Smeargle last weekend. Dude, I had a dream. Congrats, by the way, first of all. But I had a dream like 2 nights ago that I got a shiny Smeargle. And then I woke up and I didn't have it. And I was like, oh, that's like the worst. I hate that I dream about this game all the time. Ominous with 38. Quacks with 73. Okay. It's my best Pokemon. Probably Primal Groudon. The Shundo I have. Exclamation mark backspace, says Rail. What's that? Is that undo? Alright, here we go. This would be a cool one to actually have. But it's not shiny in a 183, which I don't think is too good. Alright. Well, after our Rocket Radar, it's time for the rock pile. Yeah, there's not many power spots around in general. Kind of stinky. Let's go Blissey Blissey and Hundo Awoo Dog. What kind of command is that? BT loves Bronzor? I don't think that's an official command. That does not look like the one. I'm officially cruising for a bruising in July. What, you mean going on a cruise? I don't know if that's the saying. I mean, it is the saying, but I don't think they mean cruises when they talk about that. Unless your cruise director is Captain Bruisin', perhaps. Uncle Boris. There's Irish. Always Uncle Boris. Alright, oh yeah, let me do this. Before we forget, if you're going to do a lot of Dynamax, or any Dynamax for that matter, pop a star piece. It's 22k. Like, that's pretty ridiculous. That's 250 Pokemon caught for the price of one, essentially. So always make sure you put those down, especially on like the actual raid days. This weekend for Gmax, man, if you need dust, that's your time to cash. Even for me, obviously I have a lot of dust, but I'm going to be going buck wild for that. Hey, Patty, what's up? Sabir, thanks for the sub. Welcome in. Gonna do some in-persons at 7. Do you want to do remotes? At 7? Well, that'll be after my raid hour. Depends how long I stream today. Because usually, like, right after stream, I'm always driving home for close to an hour-ish time. You can always send me some, though. Best of wishes to all today, says Lunch. Lunch on his best behavior. Shundo. Have a 98% shiny Mewtwo. Also, dude, Jay, are you here, JK, by the way? Moderator JK. So I think we're, like, forever friends tomorrow. I gotta see what that handsome lad is looking for in a trade. We had one lined up a gazillion years ago for Armored Mewtwo, but then I got one, so... gonna have to talk to Mr. J if he's in the house. I just know what women like, says Kamal? What is that supposed to mean? I'm not sure how to take that sentence. Also, there's a small... Well, it's a medium chance you'll see me this weekend, Kamal. A medium chance. It looks like it's supposed to rain again for Gmax, though, which is great. Thanks a lot, Canada weather. Seems like every time there's an event on the weekends now, we get some monumental rain. When it comes to food, says Kamal. Okay, there we go. That's more specific. Yeah, Jessica, I do try with everyone. I mean, I go in order, though, right? So whoever's closest on the list to being forever friends, those are the people that I add to the weekly challenge. And then once I've traded with them, I keep moving down the list. So eventually all the members will be remote traded with. But just to be fair, I go with whoever's closest. Just because it makes the most sense to get everyone's trades in a efficient manner that way. Did I see lunch being nice, says Zoe? I don't know. I think so, but don't get used to it. Preparing a large attack. Anyway, my Blissey can get out of here alive? Perhaps? Oh, he did. Nice. Yeah, we should win this one for sure then. Excadrill will be okay against Zard. Yeah, the fire moves would be pretty devastating against the steel portion of that. I would say go like Blissey, and then any water type. Rock types would be good. If you have a Regirock, that'd be decent. Trying to think what else has rock moves right now. And if not, any water types would be good. Yeah, water and rock are pretty much your best friend for Zard. I guess you could use electric too. Wouldn't be as good, but it would still be decent. The thing is, it depends how you're joining them, Callie. If you end up jumping in like my lobbies this weekend, we'll probably have so many people that it won't really matter. Like, as long as we have like big lobbies, it doesn't matter too much what people bring for counters. Amistar is water and rock. Yeah, always forget about Amistar. I don't know if it gets a rock Dynamax move though. That's the problem. Because just because they have a certain typing, it doesn't always mean they get a rock move. I forget if that one does or not. Evolution to Rock and Roll, yes, that's the one I'm thinking of. You nailed it. Yeah, the man, what's his name? Why am I forgetting that? Why am I forgetting what it, I know exactly what he looks like. But you are right. That is probably one of the better ones to use. Love from India. Thanks, man. Thanks for watching the streams. I don't know, Kamal. It's a higher chance of just seeing me, if I'm being honest. Gigalith. Yeah, that's the one, man. I forgot that was even in Dynamax. I totally forgot that was even in Dynamax. Because, yeah, that in Regirock are like the only actual rock-type Dynamax we have. Like, full rock type, I mean. Hey, Klexa, good to see you. How you been today? We're smacking this one pretty easily. There's this one, and then, like I said, Tapu Koko. Actually, there should be 2 Tapus. And then I'll probably go for a nice bird walk. Get our bird walk in before Raid Hour tonight anyways. Which will essentially be like a 3-ish hour bird hunt, I guess. I always stop the daily incense before we have Raid Hour, just so we're not in raids the whole time while the daily incense is ticking. Always the same time, Benjamin. Always at the end of the stream. It's always the same answer. Because you got a picture. People need time to enter the giveaway, so I can't run it 1 minute after the stream starts or anything like that. We always run it at the end so that everyone has a good chance to hop on in. Streaming on Friday? Ominous says, yeah, probably at night though, because I want to do the early remote raids for Gigantamax. So it'll be a little later than I usually do, but they'll be remote raiding the New Zealand Gigantamax to have an early look at those. So all of the stuff is in the pinned comment, Eli. All you gotta do is like the stream, make sure you have subscribed to the channel, and then put ! enter into the chat. But yeah, it's in the pinned comment. If you see my little comment there, you can click on that. And we have no shiny on the Regito 1743. Not a good one. That's fine. It's fun to bring these guys down, especially if you can just have like an easy go of it anyways. If you're not having to re-lobby 1,000 times. But a lot of people have been telling me they're struggling with these, because if you don't have the level 3, I guess, steel-type moves or water-type moves or anything, it's probably still a toughish battle. How the raid's going, says Chris. Not too bad. We've only done a couple so far. Raid Hour is tonight, so we're just doing like whatever's around until then. How many entries so far? Well, Nightbot logs them all. But yeah, it's going to be a long stream, right, guys? Just for, like I said, just seconds ago. We don't draw the names 2 seconds after the stream starts, because then no one enters the draw. It'll be tonight. We've done several of these giveaways. They always go very smooth, so hop on in. Good luck. Shadow Dratini and normal Dratini raids? Normal Dratini raids? What, as a tier 1? That's crazy. What do I use that people can join you in raids? Remote raid passes. And being on the friends list. That combination of things. Also, we got a couple of checks here. I don't know which one is which, but one might be a Zard check. Let's go with the bottom one first. Bottom was Matang. Okay, so this one's something from the Charmander family. It is. Oh, it's the baby. Okay. That can be Charmeleon. It can also be, well, like I said, the Zard and, of course, Charmander. All right, Coco. Well, Belly, it gets picked either way. You just come back in the stream. It's not a huge deal, right? I try to make it as easy as it is to win them. You don't have to be here. All you got to do is click a button for 2 seconds and go on your merry way. So, best of luck, like I said. If you guys want to hop in on this one, here we go. But I don't think either one of the winners has been in the stream when the draw was. All you got to do is check back to see if you won. Which, again, all the videos after the streams are done are posted on the channel. You just literally click them and see if you won or not. Gerd says, birthday, your birthday today. Nice, happy birthday, dude. Hope you got some fun stuff planned for that. Well, let's get Gary in here. Mr. Gare Bear, which isn't even very close to being best buddied at all yet. I guess we only started on it semi-recently. Because I got it, what, last Monday? It's like last Monday or last Tuesday. It's the same day we got the level 1 Zapdos. All right, Orca, thanks for chilling today, man. What if I type enter? Well, yeah, Corbin, you just follow the rules, man. It's super easy. There's no need for 10,000 questions or anything. It's just put exclamation mark enter. Read the rules for it, and you're smooth sailing. Just like Clexa did right there. What's Adam doing in the raid lobby? He should be working. Meant to show you last night, Channing did the most incredible card embroidery. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll have to check it out tonight. I always like seeing all the art stuff, man. Art stuff is cool. That's why you got to set up some kind of a P.O. box at some point. I'd love to display some of that kind of stuff. Is YouTube my job? It's one of my jobs. I do work full-time on the side, though. Because Canada is very expensive, so to be able to make sure I can, eat and have a house and stuff, I do have to work a full-time job on top of full-time YouTube. Adam's skipping work to play Pokemon GO. He always is. One person just let us sweat this lobby out. All right, well, 11 people in here. I forget what the hundo is for this thing, man. I think Jay posted it earlier. Also, I'm sure that Garlic always updated the thing ahead of time. He's at work and playing. I was gonna say, I see Adam in these raids. If there's something that he wants, I still see him while he's at work. I think he keeps an eye most of the day. Or maybe he's on break, I mean. We'll give him a break this one time. I suppose Adam is allowed to raid while he's at work. As long as he doesn't do it too often. Yeah, it's kind of weird how we have a whole week off again of events. Like, for me, I like it. I think it's cool to be able to hunt the birds, and the wild spawn seems significantly better. But everyone's different. Some people like to have an event to be grinding and doing the event research and whatever. Hey, what's up, Rachel? How you doing today? Adam pays more attention to the raids than on work? Well, I can't blame him. That's more fun. I guess it always depends on what your job is, right? I mean, I know a lot of people that do play the game while they work, but it might be, in meetings at a desk job type thing, so a little bit easier to be able to do that. It shouldn't be a boosted one, I don't think. 1757. Why do I think that's good? Dude, isn't the hundo... Someone put the hundo command, but I'm pretty sure... Let me go and scroll up. No, it's not good at all. 1810. 1810 is the hundo. I thought this was good, but it's not. But is it shiny? It is not. So going back to all the Groudon raids was 102. We didn't get a shiny at all. I'm assuming we'll have better luck with Coco today. The law of averages will even out. Hey, Alexa, what's up? Yeah, shiny Smeargle is turned on right now. Yeah, you can only check it once per day, and I'm not too sure what the shiny odds are, but people do get them all the time. I have people tag me in photos on a semi-daily basis, showing me they got a shiny Smeargle, so really cool that you can get those, because traditionally it is kind of a rare shiny. Roberto says work at a bank, so I always have your streams open. That's awesome, man. That's cool. I mean, like I said, some jobs do allow for that. This hopefully don't get in trouble, of course. As long as you're not getting in trouble, there's no shame in that. What is the meaning of BT big toe? Well, I think people are referring to the size of my toe, mainly when they say that. But I'm only speculating, who could tell. Alright, thanks for the jewels, man. Appreciate a game. There's another Tapu up here. I'm trying to catch this stupid thing in the meantime. There we go. Yeah, there's one across the road. Might as well do that, and then I'll pop the daily. Also, this one is... I think there was a winter raid quest. Pretty sure there was another winter raid. Remember I said before, you can get Onyx and I think like Poliwhirl, something other weird thing in here that used to be a 3-star raid boss. So it used to be a little bit better. It used to be Lapras and Rockruff and something else that slipped in my mind. I don't know. There used to be some better ones in the winter raid. If you want to hop in this one, be ready to rock and roll. Work is optional, says Rail. I don't think that's the case for 99% of people. Maybe you view it that way. I don't think the bosses view it that way, though. Unless, like, Giovanni is your boss. And then, literally, your job is Pokemon. Alright, let's hop in on this guy. Yeah, this guy, and actually there's another Tapu and a Regirock. They have a lot of raids to start the day. Alright, here we go. How do you quick catch? So Crave, I do have a video on the channel. If you click my actual YouTube page, go to the videos. The last video I posted is called How to Quick Catch. It's only about a minute long, but it shows you all the hand motions on how to do it, and honestly, it's the best technique in the game, so definitely go check it out. Onyx is underrated? Yo, that's a cool bird. Dude, look at this guy. See that? I don't know, you can't really see. I think that's a red-winged blackbird. See that red thing on the side? That's cool. Maybe he's building a nest. I think he wants me to go away. He's looking for some most delicious bugs up there. Best Reggie's Regidraco. What's up, Tony? Haku, good to see you, man. Popping in to say hi. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, make sure you guys hop in today's giveaway. Like I said, I showed it a few times, but also added this, so it's a little bit easier. All you gotta do, make sure you like the stream. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and last but not least, put exclamation enter into the chat, giving away 1,250 PokeCoins to one lucky winner today. So hop on in, hit all the buttons, do all the stuff. And let's do this Raidorino. It's a red-winged blackbird. That's what I thought it was. Have you watched Pokemon series? If so, what's your favorite gen? I've watched a lot of the older ones, man. Like, they were on when I was a kid. So a lot of the Kanto, Johto stuff. Haven't watched them all, though. Especially a lot of, like, the mid-era stuff I haven't watched. Right, here we go. Let's do it. But yeah, as long as you put that code once, or you put enter once, you'll be in. So you don't get like an extra entry for doing it again, don't have to spam it or anything. As long as you've done it once, you're good to go. And again, the winner will be picked at the end of today's stream. Hey, what's up, Parma? How you doing today? Sun and Moon's underrated. Luke says, what's up, guys? Not much. How about you? Honestly, I don't know. Like, I can't even speculate on a lot of the anime for Pokemon stuff, because, yeah, I haven't really kept an eye on it since the early stuff. I rewatched kind of recently some of the Kanto Johto stuff, just like randomly on YouTube, but yeah, I don't really remember a lot of it. I was a pretty young kid when a lot of it came out, and I was mainly into like Pokemon cards back then. But if you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck. Let's see it. 1759. That's like the same one we got. 1757 last time, I think. Lots of friendship. Hey, Nate, appreciate it, man. Raid Hour just finished this part in the UK. Oh, and you got the 5 raid task? Okay. There's one coming up here. Also, no shiny on number 2. So we've done 2 laddies. Yeah, 2 laddies, 2 Cocos, and a Regirock. And so far, more of the same. No love from the legendary shinies. We'll shamelessly be waiting in line for Pokemon cards Friday. What's the drop? Is it the new Greninja set, the Chaos Rising one, or one of the older ones? Someone told me they're doing some more drops of like Ascended Heroes and stuff, but I'm not too sure how true that is. Man, these things are a pain to catch. For some reason, I had like some very easy catch luck with Groudon. It was like 3 balls every time. But Coco knows that I've been bad-mouthing him. He doesn't want to get caught. Booster bundles for Ascended. Oh, nice. Yeah, booster bundles, I'm sure you guys know, they're usually the best bang for your buck. They don't have all the other like useless stuff in there, right, that you don't really want. They pretty much got straight up packs. Those used to be cheap. For Sword and Shield, man, it used to be a lot cheaper to get those. But now, like, pretty much all card stuff is expensive. Got some full art, says Luke. Yeah, so Sword and Shield, they're calling the best cards the alt arts. Now they're what, the SARs, SIRs? They changed all the terminology. It's essentially the same thing, though. Well, yeah, man, cards are cool. I hope that one day they become more available to open again, because I used to open booster boxes, like, every weekend. Now you can't find them, and they're also, like, a gazillion bucks. But 2 more checks. Number 1 is a Bulbasaurus Rex. 466. Show your Pokemon collection. What do you want to see? I have 12,000 Pokemon, so I'm not going to go through them all because we don't have that much time in the day. But if you want to see something specific, I will pull it up. So let me know specifically what you want to see, and we can do that. Number 2 is Lombre. That's out of the Winter Raid quest too, I think. This guy always looks so sad. Man, they're both terrible. For some reason, I thought those would be better IVs. Tapu deserves it. Also a Bronzor. I was going to say, don't do me like that. No Bronzor luck to start the day. Let's do this, and then we'll do Reggie. Then a daily incense walk over at the park. Yeah, collect if you want to. I think people did that last time. You pick a winner, Billy. That's how it works. Just like any other giveaway that's ever existed from the history of time. Someone wins a prize that's been given away. We've been doing these quite frequently, and they always go good. So all you got to do is enter and hope that you win. And if you do win, that's when you can see how it works. Nate says ding. That was that bell that I was going to ring the other day. Yeah, Belly, like I said, it's 100%. It's fine. We've been doing this a lot. I'm not going to go through 1,000 steps of hypothetically, but if you do win, then I'll contact you and we can get it sorted out. How do you enter? Read the pinned comment. The one that says enter giveaway and is pinned by me right there. Just got to read the comments. Very easy to do. When you announce it, end of the stream. So the end of the stream, right before the stream ends, Nightbot picks the winner. And then if you see your name, pretty much contact me and we go from there. Have to stay online? I mean, it's obviously appreciated, but no, I mean, you just have to check back to see if you won. But if you really don't want to watch the stream and just we're trying to win stuff for free, then I suppose. Yeah, I'm not going to go through any like hypotheticals, guys. If you win, I'll make sure you get the prize. We've already done this, several winners. They've all been happy. They've all got their stuff. So, yeah, man, we are trying to, we also are a stream trying to have some fun too. So not just about gouging for free stuff, even though we are doing a giveaway today. Do I need to wait outside your house to win the giveaway? Exactly. Is it a satisfying ding, says Nate? It's because I was far away, dude. That thing is loud. If I ring that thing up close, it is like earth-shattering loud. You contact me, Goku. Again, I'm not answering any more questions on it. Enter the giveaway, guys. If you want to win, enter the giveaway. This is a stream, by the way. It is a stream for Pokemon content. Jeez. Best Hundo? Best Hundo is probably my Shundo Primal Groudon, I think. How many Tapu Raids have I done this stream? This will be the 3rd. We did a couple of Latios and a Regirock. Raid hours tonight for this. Raid hours at 6, which is in 2.5 hours. So that's when I'll be doing the most of these. What is the giveaway, says Steven? Well, pretty much when POKECOINS and ways love each other very much, then they become a giveaway. I don't know how to explain it anymore. Favorite Pokemon card? Dude, I'm a big Gen 1 guy. Honestly, I'm a huge Gen 1 Kanto guy. The base set Zard is a classic. I like the original Umbreon card from Neo as well. That one was really sick. Any tips for a new Pokemon GO trainer, says Heart? Honestly, number 1, I know sounds very simple, but just make sure you're enjoying the game, because if you're going to play the game, you might as well really like it. And then number 2, catch everything you see. It sounds so simple, but if you just catch Pokemon and catch as many things as you possibly can see, you're going to level up very fast. It's the simplest advice I can give you, and it's the very best. 1744, not too good. Hey, Allie, what's up? Good choice, says Luke. Do I have a scar to receive the owl? Wait, do I have to have a scar to receive the owl? Where do I know that from, Rail? And we have no shiny on this one. Was there a Spotlight Hour yesterday? No. So Spotlight Hours are not a thing in Pokemon GO anymore. They brought them back just for that one event recently. But the Tuesday Spotlight Hour is a thing of the past now, which is Kind of crazy. But yeah, we don't have those anymore in the game. Best Buy's getting poster collections. Those ones are kind of sick. Those are the Ascended ones with Gardevoir and Lucario, right? I actually like those. They take up a lot of room, though. If you're going to keep one of those sealed in your house, it takes up a lot of time. Harry Potter? Any tips to get shinies? Community days. So on community days, they boost the shiny rate to 1 in 25, which is roughly like a 4% shiny rate. So the next community day, I think, is on May 9th for Lechonk. Lechonk has a gorgeous shiny, by the way. So these guys will be 1 in 25, and they spawn all over the place. Other than that, you can just do what I do and do a lot of exploring. But the base shiny rate in Pokemon GO is 1 in 512, so it's not the simplest thing to see shinies all the time. Let's put it that way. Takes a lot of hunting, usually. Well, let's hop in on this other Regito. Mr. I was going to call him Gigas, but he's not. He's Mr. Rocks. We still got to buy particles. Oh, my God. Even after collecting. Hey, now they got rid of Spotlight Hours. What's up, Glib? Yeah, I don't love it either, to be honest. I mean, I just like the bonus. I don't even really care about Spotlight Hours too much. They were pretty nice when it was a new Pokemon. If it's a shiny I don't have, then I'm down. But other than that, I just really cared about like the double dust and double transfer candy, you know, stuff like that. That was kind of cool. Someone asked me yesterday, that was a big eye-opener, on how to get double transfer candy now. And I'm like, oh yeah, we don't really have that. There's Friday trades, that's about it. The Choco Rock, says Kay. The first day this came out, we had 2 of them, and then yesterday, I probably only did about 10 of them yesterday. And we got no love. Can you duo it? I wouldn't recommend it. You might be able to, but go in with 4 on these, because you don't want to lose raid passes, and you don't want to lose time either. That's another big thing. Spam some more invites. Set up a trade with one of your friends to use the trinket for Mewtwo. Yeah, I was going to say, make sure... I mean, yeah, the trinket will ensure that it's going to be a lucky trade, but that is also coming out for GoFest, so if you really wanted to wait, you could. Even in the meantime, though, Mewtwo trade is sick. I always say that's a trade worth doing in my books. Excited for the Cocoa Pebble, says Roberto. I want to get a better one, because I have 2 that are very, very trade potentially right now. They're both kind of bottom of the barrel IVs as far as raids go. It's running Zap Cannon. That's not the worst, so you don't want to see Focus Blast when you're running a normal type. The ground move is okay, I guess the electric move. How bizarre is that? Reggie learning an electric move as a pile of rocks is crazy. GoFest is in June. So I'll be going to the in-person GoFest. I'll have it a little bit early with the Mewtwo raids. And also the Shadow, Kyogre, and Groudon raids. But at the end of the month, I think you guys will have it for Global as well, too. Which is awesome. It's going to be a fun event. Pat-Gal, what's up? How you doing today? Good to see you. Sorry, I was trying to cross the road back there. I might have missed when you hopped on in. Things move so fast, man, when I'm trying not to get run over by cars. What Pokemon should I invest in? I mean, it's hard to... There's so many in the game that are so good. I mean, if you give me, like, an idea of what you're looking for, I could narrow it down better, but there is too many for me to just blanket statement suggest one. You have to give me, like, a list of things that you already have or that you're already working on. Certain rocks and minerals can conduct electricity. Okay, we're getting a science lesson now from Illusion. Is that how he makes the electric moves? Also, it seems like when we have lobbies that aren't dealing any damage, I always get targeted right away. It's like the lobbies we need the most help with, probably, are the ones that I always get destroyed in. And yeah, investing in Slugma for sure. Can confirm. Slugma is the boy. Yeah, I wish that Lugia could charge the max meter a tiny bit faster. That's my only beef with him. And I guess it wouldn't be so good to run him now with a electric type move. Yeah, I didn't even think about that, did I? Because yeah, there is a rock move this learns too, but it's kind of uncommon to get it. Got a sunburn on Saturday, peeling like a reptile. Mr. Doggy goes awoo. Reminder, this weekend we do have GMAX, so anyone who's on the friends list and wants to do some GMAX raids, I'll be doing that all Friday night from the remotes, and then on Saturday I'll be doing them as in person too. Way more of them on Saturday, admittedly, because they'll be in person. My account on my tablet has Shiny Mewtwo, never play on it. Would trade it or wait for GoFest. Well, I mean, you could trade it to yourself, I guess. I don't know, man. I can't really give you too much advice for alt accounts. They seem like they'd be a lot to like keep track of and take care of, so I've always been a believer in just using my one account, but it's up to you, man. A lot of people use a second account for trades and stuff, and they seem to like it quite a bit. Pretty much every day, TG, yeah. Pretty much every day. Turtle King is back, ruling the turtles. Just in time to see, well, I guess Reggie's not a turtle. If you put him on all fours, it kind of looks like he'd be one. He has the same shell going on. Make sure you guys hop into today's giveaway. Again, I'll announce it a couple times today, but all you got to do is like the stream. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And last but not least, put exclamation mark enter into the chat. One lucky winner will win 1,250 POKECOINS. For like the third time this week, we're doing that. So hopefully I can keep up with that, but no promises. Hey, what's up, Wolfie? Kristen in the house. What's up, Kurton? Crouton is here to bring us some luck. What is Regirock's weakness? Well, he's going to be weak to, I guess, grass, steel, fighting, water, maybe something else I'm forgetting. Those are the big ones. Those are the ones that you'd probably want to use. How do I get strong Pokemon? Well, you just got to play the game a lot. There's no way to go out and like cherry pick massively strong Pokemon. You always have to be out there catching, because when you catch, you get candy for the Pokemon. Also, is that Earthquake? Yo, no way. Dude, we're probably going to lose this. I keep getting targeted, man. I don't know. I hope these guys put the team on their back here. Can now retire with 103. Did you hit it? Oh, you did hit it. Yeah, you got to retire for life now, Tiger. Mr. Hundo Harry. I like how he still kept that name all this time. I think he got that name when he got the Hundo Eternatus, right? Which seems like 1,000 years ago now. Oh, I think we will win. Nicely done. I always like cringe when I get targeted because I feel bad when I can't help in these. It is RNG, right? If the targeted move goes to you, there's nothing you can really do. You just kind of accept your fate. Down to the last two Pokemon. Okay, they're maxed and we're fine. I think they're maxed anyways. Oh man, hopefully someone gets something good here. That was a sweat for these. And then I'm going to pop our daily after this raid. So we've now done 2 Reggie, 3 Cocos, 2 Laddies. Nothing has shined from those yet. So it's like the least Reggie could do for him to shine here. We're not asking that much, Regito. Roberto says we got it. Nice. GG's to whoever was putting the team on their back there at the end. Whoever the 2 people were left, I'm guessing Roberto was one. Yeah, if you spoof, you get banned. Don't do that. And no shiny in a 1729. That's probably not worth sweating that one out. I guess we got the dust. It's a decent trade-off that way. Also an Emperor Penguin. Very fitting on the beach. Up that way, looks like there's going to be a Reggie. Okay. Yeah, let's pop the daily incense. Do the same thing that I always do. Mentioned yesterday in most streams that I do like to run Kyurem at the beginning. This adventure effect lets you catch things a little bit easier. So I'll put this on and then the daily incense, and the combination is usually the dream team for catching birds if you run into a non-shiny one anyways. Let's do that. I'll save the lucky eggs for the weekend, I think. Oh my goodness, Benny. Benny said he's bricked up. That's a crazy thing to yell in capitals. Did I enter? Well, if you put exclamation mark enter, then you did. Yeah, people always try to treat it like I'm trying to make it difficult to win, or it's the opposite. As long as you enter the giveaway, you got a fair chance to win. Sheldon. He's like, my name is not Young Sheldon. Also, Daramaka from the research. I was gonna wear no coat today because it looked like it was sunny outside. And it is sunny, but man, you got some monstrous winds again. Snack, I couldn't answer that. I have no idea when and when you're not. As you were so kindly saying, bricked up. Yo, there's a truck backing up down the street here with a trailer on it. Should I be concerned? He's coming my way. I'm gonna let this guy figure out what he's doing before I go anywhere. Yeah, I'm gonna let him do that. Don't feel like getting run over today. Not for the G-Birds, not for anything. You got a lucky hundo of what? Yo, he did not see me. I'm glad we waited. He just backed up like 80 feet down a gravel road towards me. What's up, Jan? How's your day going? Shiny Groudon? Dude, I can't believe how bad my luck was for Groudon. Did 102 raids in the last week. Did not get my hands on one, which is... It's kind of funny, but it's also kind of gross. Ooh. I will keep an eye on this. Not trying to remote too much stuff this week, but if it's a teeny, then I think I'll do it. Frozen, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate that, dude. Oh, they repaved this road. Well, not paved. They put new dirt here so I don't roll my ankle. This is the same spot that I stepped in a pothole like 2 days ago. Almost broke my ankle. It's like the first time I've been injured like that on a stream. Can you solo most raids? No, most legendary raids nobody can solo. They make them so they're pretty much impossible to do that with. Pacquiao with the gifted. Goes to Hallen. If you're in the house, Hallen, please say thank you to Pacquiao. And on behalf of me, thank you so much for the nifty gifty. Let's see some big love. You guys are always too kind with the gifties, man. Just know I super appreciate it. Oh, you are here. That's awesome. Jan says giveaway. Yeah, make sure you guys hop in the giveaway too. Like I said, all you got to do is like the stream. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And last but not least, put ! enter in the chat. One lucky winner at the end of the stream is going to win 1,250 PokeCoins. There's a Pidgey over there. Hey, thanks for the donut holes. I like the new gems. I don't know, they're growing on me. At first, I was like, I don't know if I like them, but I kind of like them now. What's up, King? How do you quick catch? So go to my YouTube channel page, like click on my actual channel. Go to the videos tab. The last video I posted is called How to Quick Catch. It's only about 1 minute long, and it shows you exactly how to do it. So I definitely would go check that one out, and I hope it helps, man. When stream ending? When it ends. Yeah. It ends when the stream ends. Like streams always do in the history of time. A tiny Natu. I was going to say, Natu has to be cool, but it still is mischievous for sure. That should be maybe changing by tomorrow. I thought it was every Wednesday. I got to ask Jay. I got to get a clarification on that. He knows. Rail nailed it. Rail just has a nice way of talking. He knows. Electabuzz. Dude, we found some really sick spawns yesterday. The shiny count yesterday was a beautiful rainbow of colors. If you missed yesterday's stream, of course, I always post a short. The last short that I posted has all the shiny catches and stuff. But if we go and look at this, man, not him, obviously. Got some really cool stuff. A Sandshrew, a Makahita. The Drifloon was in there. That's from a trade. The Minty Monkey. Level 1 Ghost. The Coughing. I mean, like, it's actually pretty cool. Like, that's what I'm saying. I like these in between event times because you can just get random stuff. Hey, Kelsey. How's your day going? Yeah, certain times like this are usually the ones I'll see, like, some third evolutions now and then, too. Gengars and Gardevoirs and things. Another Sierra. I think the days of hunting Cliff are numbered, too, man, with the rocket takeover coming up. Yeah, Rebecca, I was thinking that, too. It seemed ridiculous that I could not get my hands on a shiny Groudon. Skarmory up there. That's pretty cool. Also my boy Totodile. Always love this guy. Yeah, the Latios is a good looking shiny, man. I know that like a lot of people are kind of over it because it's been around a few times. Shiny Shadow Latios, I think it's top tier. I am a big fan. You said yesterday you'd call her and maybe she got excited. Yeah. I didn't know if she heard that though, Callie. It's been a long time. I've been promising that since the rocket takeover when Carp came in the rotation. Is it snowing for me? No, that's Iceburn. So using this adventure effect, it just drops like the little snowflakes, but not actually snowing today in real life. Do you want to have a shiny Groudon? Yeah, I just showed one on the screen seconds ago, remember that? But yeah, we do have a Shundo. And yeah, like I said, we showed him 15 seconds before that. Ooh, Mr. Shane with a Lapras. Whoa. Dude, and Lapras spawning in here. Okay, hold on. I might have to hop in with Shane. If I ever remote pass, it's meant to be. I don't know if I do. I don't know if I don't. I'm not a scientist. I don't know if a scientist would be able to know. Ooh. Okay, let me check one more thing. We don't have any boxes. For some reason, I'm feeling this, man. I'm going to hop in. I don't know why. This one's speaking to me. I usually just ignore these lately, but that one is speaking to me. Have a shiny Ash Hat Pichu. I guess it's rare. What would be a good trade for it? That one's tricky. Honestly, like, the limited Pikas Pack-L are very subjective, right? I mean, some people value those insanely high. I don't personally collect them, but I don't think it's coming back. So if I were you, I'd probably make sure you get something for it that's also not coming back, you know, something of equal rarity, but very tough to put my finger on what I'd recommend trading for that. Yeah, everyone's different. Some people care about the costume, some people don't. But 99% of the time, those specific costumes, they don't bring back. Me, Pace, Coach, and Rail, the same weekly challenge. Caught 240 Pokemon, finished in 3 hours. That's the way to do it. Hey, Will, good to see you, man. And you have Armored Mewtwo's already? Yeah, like I said, another old Pika would be cool if they have like one of like the Umbreon hat one or the Ray hat one. I'm trying to think of other stuff. The Charmander with the Cubone hat's cool. Like if you're trying to trade for costumes, it would be equivalent. One of those would be nice. That's a tough one though, honestly. End of the stream, Af. That's when the giveaway ends. Could I make a video on all the basics for everything in Pokemon Go? Well, I have streams every day, so you can just ask me here. I do stream pretty much, you know, every free hour that I have, so making a video on everything that is in Pokemon Go would be kind of a vast video. But the good thing about the streams is that you can just ask me questions like you're doing right now, and I can answer them the best of my ability. Hey, Pace, what's up, man? Yeah, I saw that, Nick. It actually wasn't too bad for Reese. He got, what, a 96? Are there Pokemon that can change form or fusion anytime soon? Well, my guess is as good as yours. I don't have any knowledge of what's coming up, but there will be some throughout the year. Like, they'll probably bring back Necrozma. I could see the dogs. There is no date release for them yet, though. My Mewtwo collection? Can show you after. I don't have too many. I maybe have, like, 8 shinies. Some shadow ones. I don't have a hundo. I haven't rated it that often. 1465. Good luck to Shane. Let's see what happens. How do you get Sinnoh Stones? A lot of times you get them from spinning stops or fighting Team Rocket leaders. Oh, it's the Pichu. Okay, either way. I mean, the Pichu is probably more rare because that's an egg hatch only. Also, no shiny. On the beach looks so nice. All right, Luke, see you, man. You're busy at work today? I mean, it is a Wednesday. That kind of makes sense. That does make sense, Mr. Pace. Okay, Gems. Trade Shinization. Okay, sounds good. Will do, my friend. What am I reading today? For me or for someone else? I'm reading the chat today. Rating today? Oh, well, we're rating Tapu Kokos, Latios, and some Regiroks. Those are what's available right now. What's up, Darth? What's the best shiny ever? Gyarados, this guy right here. Yeah, my Mewtwo collection, though, someone asked before, I think it was Kelso. We have some pretty cool ones. Like, that's almost a Shundo. It's my most recent one that I got. That's a Shadow 91. That would be a Purifiable. Armored Mewtwo's a 98. Like, I haven't rated it that much, but I am pretty happy with the collection, to be honest. For what we got, I think it's pretty good. 1410, yikes. Traded me a shiny legendary at least. I mean, exactly. You said it so well, Chris, and I'll have to now. Also, some checks. Number 1 is the Squirtler. Gave me some good checks. Some shiny ones. Number 2 is the Sandy. Okay. He has a cool shiny, actually. You like Belly Bolt? He's a cool shiny. The Gary's just a classic, though, man. I remember when I was a kid, I didn't know what shinies were. And seeing my first ever shiny Gyarados, I was like beside myself. I'm like, yo, why is he red? And I've loved him ever since. Hey, Mark, what's up, man? We making fun of the At Least guy? He gets brought up quite a bit. He's got some accolades. I often forget, and then you guys bring him up, and I have a chuckle. Back-to-back shinies on, back-to-back shiny Sandy? Wait, you got back-to-back shiny Sandys? There's a couple of Raiderinos going to pop up here. There's going to be a Tapu. Laddie's not for a while. Why are those Dynamax raids gotta be so bad? Where are the rocks at? Mr. Rock Johnson. I guess you know what? They probably don't want to have all the stops be legendaries because if people are solo grinding, they won't be able to beat those. Maybe that makes sense. I don't know. What do you think my first shiny will be today? Hopefully a Galarian Bird. But I'm guessing if it's not that, it's going to be a Tapu Koko from a raid. Pace I want rock boys. Am I missing something? The At Least guy was here in chat a few days ago. Just like expecting me to give him stuff or something, I forget. Just some typical shenanigans. It's kind of a funny comment to read though, all in all. Feed our boy again. Look at this little baby Gary. Still can't believe I got this guy. I mentioned before, this weekend, if I do go to the university, I'm going to be playing the G-Max day. But I think when G-Max is done after 5, I might do like a intense cliff hunt for rockets. Because I'm running out of time, man. With the rocket takeover coming up, the fish might be a lot harder to get. Think they changed shiny odds? Not for legendaries pack out, but in the wild they did. I know for sure they did. They got rid of perma boost, so most things are just a full odds, which we are used to. But them changing things like Lapras and Scyther to full odds is a big change. There was actually a lot of perma boosted Pokemon before. Rhyhornius. Is there a reason to keep Pokemon as a shadow? Yeah, they're stronger usually. Well, they actually always are. They get pretty much a 20% attack boost for being a shadow Pokemon, so better to keep for raids because they deal more damage. It's a big CP Golett. We got any hundos in the day so far, I wonder? We do not. Much to my chagrin. You check for a new hundo? That was pretty good timing, wasn't it? Yeah, none yet. It's my favorite event. I like Wild Area a lot. I hate how it's always in the middle of the winter for me because it's cold. How do I have 2 RSVPs from the same person for the same raid? That's craziness. I was going to grab these. Also a random score bunny. Why did I never get good bird seed? I don't know, they're playing you, man. 3 candies? Nah, no 3 candies. Also, I got to buy the deluxe for the pass. I don't like to buy it on stream for obvious reasons. But I keep forgetting to do that. So the trinket is in there, and I think it's pretty much unlocked now. Yeah, it is. Oh, we have our Entei in here, that means. Should be some other juicy encounters too near the end. This guy. The tall boy Slim that is evidently not a shiny. There's a raid pass in there that's cool. Yeah, dude, Entei. Okay, maybe that'll shine today. I'm gonna let him marinate for a little bit. Wait until I'm feeling like he's lucky. It would be so funny to get a Shundo of that because I already have one. Like, what would I do with a second Shundo Entei? My favorite Pokemon is Scyther. Been hunting him for a true Shundo, not a Schlundo. Oh, yeah, now it's a 1 in 500. That's pretty rough. Yeah, I used to like getting shiny Scyther easily, man. Same with Lapras. Like, Aerodactyl was boosted. Some of the perma-boosted shinies are pretty sick. A lot of them were Kantos. Or do you have Entei? Well, I'm talking about the one Shundo that I have. This guy right here. This is a Dynamax Best Buddied Shundo that I didn't get recently. This is from a long time ago, as you can see by the date. But I'm just saying, if the scenario happens where I get another Shundo of this, it would be very, very bittersweet. There is a cliff there. Okay, we're gonna do the cliff. I am walking over to that raid. Yeah, might as well do the cliff here first. Hey, what's up, Big Ryan? I'm doing good, man. How about you? Sweet. I'm glad we finally found one of these muscly boys. I'm excited to hunt these in the weekend if I do go to the university because there's so many Pokestops there. That does not guarantee you're gonna get cliff or leaders at all. A few times I've been there, it's been very light as far as the rocket activity goes. Other times it's loaded. Big buff cliff. Yeah, Gligar was a sick shiny too, wasn't it? You have a purified Shundo Entei? Yeah, I remember. You remember when I got that. I was gonna say, Big Ryan, you were here definitely for that. Let's burn some shields. Also, guys, make sure you check the pinned comment. Enter the giveaway for today. Giving away 1,250 PokeCoins again today, so make sure you guys hop in on that. Picking the winner at the end of today's stream. Burn shield number 2. It's only creatine, says Kristen. There might be something else in there. Also, what do we think Cliff has for hair? Like, he's definitely bald under that cap, right? But, like, not bald because he shaves it. He's, like, bald because he's taken too many supplements that don't allow him to grow hair anymore. Dude, Shiny Shadow Gligar, I see you guys talking about the Gligar in there, is such a freaking beauty. I'm still so sad that I didn't get one yet. I've done raids for it. I've done rockets for it. Just been one of those tough chases for me, man. And, ooh, the camera up kind of sucks. Let's get him with the Brave Bird. A tattoo? A tattoo of what? In 2 months, been watching for a year, says Clexa. No way. Coming up on a year is wild. Time flies. His hairline's receded to his neck? Is that how it works, Jan? A neck hairline is crazy. I hope we get a shiny Coco. That's up next. The raid that I'm almost on top of is going to be the Coco. All right, some shards, some things. You know what's interesting? This exact stop here gave me a shiny Shadowfish recently. Come on. No shiny and a 39 CP. Stink. Absolute stink on that one. A neck hairline. Can send me a Gligar. I'm trying not to remote too much right now. I do appreciate it, though. I'm trying to save my remotes for this weekend, because remoting Gmax is very expensive. But I do appreciate the offer, though. My game is frozen. I can't click Lickitung. Wow, okay. Good job, Pokemon Go. Jan says you don't stink? Well, he stinks, not me. Okay, good thing that wasn't a Galarian Bird on the Incense, because my screen was literally frozen until I restarted. We have 54 seconds on the raid, which should be perfect. Pichu sells for 1,500 bucks? Yeah, Packel, the eBay thing is insane. Like, it's all illegal, obviously, right? Like, you're not supposed to buy and sell Pokemon, and people will get their accounts banned all the time, but I've seen that on eBay before, and it's, like, mind-blowing to me. Why are people buying Pokemon? Hope you get a Shundo Mudkip from the Daily Egg. You know what's funny? I did get this, not a Shundo, but I got this from the Daily Egg recently. That would have been a crazy Shundo to get. 17 seconds. We're going to hop into Coco. Should have a Daily Incense spawn any second. That is a Yamper. Dialga, yeah. We're running Kyurem, that's why. But we will do it before. But yeah, I always run Kyurem for a good 20 minutes before we get Dialga going. And it seems to be a nice day, so we can go for... Let's go for an hour-ish to start. Likely just going to run this until raid hour anyways. But just in case, never know with Canada. I don't know who that is. You're saying they have a similar face? Interesting. Am I gonna remote all the Gigantus? Yes. Yeah, there's 2 streams we're gonna have on the weekend. One on Friday that's just remote raiding. And then on Saturday I'll be playing them in person. But yeah, I'm planning on remoting those. Not looking forward to how expensive it is, but I mean, it is what it is. Gotta spend money to make videos, I guess. If you could create a device like a Lucky Trinket, what would it be? I don't know. A remote trade trinket would be cool. Imagine if you could just take a new friend and remote trade them without having to get friendship. That'd be cool. I think that would be a nice device to add to the game. He's the world's strongest man from 2016. I've never heard of him. That's cool, though. Transfer tag? Yeah, it's right there in the chat. Can I still join a remote one if you host it? Well, yeah. So, Saturday for sure. Sunday, I'm remote raiding them, right? So it'll be hit and miss for those because I'll be remote raiding them myself. But on Saturday, of course, yeah, you just have to hop in how you normally would. Well, let's get Gary in here. Man, this gym has been so common for raids lately. There's like nothing else up here to really entice me to play the game this way, except for the raids. Okay, sweet. Where does the transfer... it does, Jan. Well, it won't filter for them. You have to do that yourself. So the tag will go through and get 0 stars, 1 stars, and 2 stars. Nundos are technically 0 stars, right? So you'll have to go through and check your Nundos, and then if you don't see it, do that. That is the same reason that I always save a tag for my Nundo, so I can check the number before I use that. 11 people, let's go. Rebecca says, let's go, team. Mason, what's up, dude? And a reminder, man, make sure you guys hop in today's giveaway. Check out the pinned comment, but all you have to do is like the stream, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, and last but not least, put ! enter in the chat. One lucky winner is going to win 1,250 POKECOINS today, so make sure you hop in the giveaway. And here we go. Got one Tapu Koko yesterday. Darth with 85, okay. We'll take 85. Not too bad. Gotta get off the stream for 30 minutes. Yeah, no, I'll be going for a while. Raid Hour is in 2 hours. So I should be live for at least, like, I would say at least 3 more hours. Yeah, probably 3 hours for sure, at least. And Quinn, I'm not too bad, man. How about you? How you been? What's up? It says Big, not too much, man. Doing what we always do, doing the new Coco raids and hunting for some birditos. All right, let's see what happens. We're looking for an 1810, I believe. 1772, not too good. What's up, Adam? First ever shiny Snorlax from Field Research. That's cool. Dude, shiny Snorlax kind of hard to get. Yo, Fish, thanks for being a member again, dude. Show some love for Fish renewing with the Red Gary. Really appreciate the continued support, man. And also, would have been a good time for a shiny. But Fish, I hope you've been well. And like I said, thank you for over 6 months of support. You guys are what make sure that the channel can exist. So I really, really do appreciate you and all the other members that we have here that keep us in business, essentially. Mr. Zigzagoon. Hey, sounds good, Chris. Thanks for chilling today, dude. Welcome to the dark side. It's not always the dark side. Also a huge Swablu. The Swabby Luhu. Yo, why they gotta have Abra? Like nothing against him, but like, why aren't you Regirock, man? Should have been a Regirock. And then the fake tree guy. All good, sir. How are you? I've been good, man. Thanks for asking. We had a really, really big stream yesterday, shinies-wise anyways. Grabbed all these lovely specimens. This was from a trade, the Umbreon. I'm actually pretty pumped with this. Umbreon is my second favorite Pokemon. I think I'm gonna best buddy that. Like, I know it's that close to being a Shundo, and I don't usually power things up like this. Or best buddy them, but I think that one is worth it. Sir, last time. That's what you say to the birds. You have to address them formally. Otherwise, the birds don't know. I think there's another Coco down here, by the way. Yep, there is. There is a Coco down there by Bat Damon. What does a lucky Pokemon mean? So they get that nice background. Forget my luckies here. They get this cool golden background, obviously, but they're cheaper to power up. So it's a discounted Stardust cost. And obviously it looks sick. That background's really nice. I also got this last night, a G-Max Blastoise from Garlic. It'll probably be included in the shorts at some point, the trade. It was a very cool trade. Let me put it that way. I did not plan on getting a Blastoise, but I did. I kind of want to get myself the Shundo set of Kantos, because I have Venusaur. Encountered a slime in one? What's a slime, Tiger? How are you encountering slimes? Oh my god. Dude, a bunch of stuff just fell out of that guy's truck right there. I don't know if you guys could hear that. Big man Blastoise? Yeah, I'm kind of excited for this weekend to go after some more of them. I always prioritize Charizard when that trio comes back, and I probably still will, if I'm being honest. But if I end up getting either Charizard or Blastoise, if I get 2/3 of the trio, I gotta try to complete it. Part of me really wants to golden bottle cap the last G-Max Zard that I got. It was a Walmart hundo. Dare says, oh no, we heard it. Okay, I was gonna say, sometimes a lot of people are like, yo, are you inside? But other days you can hear all the outside noise. Always hard for me to tell. Blastoise Shundo would be cool, man. Especially the G-Max one. His shiny just doesn't get as much love. Like, so I said before, I do have the Shundo Venusaurus Rex. And his shiny is awesome. Shiny Zard, of course, is cool. Blastoise, they did a little bit dirty. Like, yo, why not make Blastoise red? Imagine a red turtle. That would be crazy. Instead, they just made him like a slightly different color. So no hate towards him, but they could have done some more. Hey, Pickle, what's up? Switching to bedtime duties. 400 particles ready for the weekend. Nice, man. I was gonna do that, but I've been raiding the Reggies. I was gonna try to be good with saving up particles, but whatever. It's hard to not raid things as they come out, especially when they're new. For me, I just gotta raid everything. And, I was gonna say bird. This is a good bird spot here. A fantastic one. K with the gifted. Hey, I'm pretty sure you're in the house too. If you were gifted, please say thank you. And on behalf of me, K, thank you for everything you do here, first of all, and secondly, for the nifty gifty. I do truly appreciate that. Man, the mods do everything. They're here working these long shifts. And on top of that, going out of their way to give back to the channel. But thank you again. I really do appreciate it. As I launch a ball into space. Got some random spawns up this way. Did I ever watch Adventure Time? I did not. Is it good? I feel like that's old, isn't it? I think I heard about it, but... well, I can't say that I've watched it. Okay, he says, my nifty gifty got a regular in the chat. YouTube lately, I feel like, is picking people that chat more often. I don't know if that's actually true, but it seems to be that YouTube is selecting gifted members more based off, like, chat activity. Miltank is bringing all the boys to the yard, but he's not a shiny one. Much to our chagrin. Mr. Neptune's here. The Tapus are back, but no Genesect? How could they do that? Where's the bug at? The bug that we all know and, I was going to say love, but tolerate. Stupid Genesect. Alright, if you want to hop in on the Tapu, be ready to rock and roll. You can snipe me in, or if you want an invite. You can let me know, of course. I'm just going to get one more daily incense spawn. No, Packel, I have not played it. The reason why is because I still play stuff on the Switch 1. I don't really, like, play too many other games. So we were kind of, like, debating getting the Switch 2, but I was like, nah, I wouldn't play it enough. People say they love it, though. How's the game been for you? Hey, Saturo. Dirty Hands Brad in the house, too. The man that does not have clean hands at all. Don't play it, says Pacquiao. Don't play it? I understand only adding members because there's a limit. If I super chat 10, yeah, Luke, it's just too hard to keep track of for me. The reason that we do the member system is because I can see who's active and who's not. So I can't really add people based off stuff like that, just because it becomes a little bit tricky on my end. Hey, Red, what's up, dude? Debating on buying the Switch 2, says Calexa. What does a shiny Tapu Koko look like? Like this. That's the regular one. It looks like this. It's kind of nice. Like, contrast-wise, it's different. I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of it, but yeah, it's kind of nice. I don't play games, and it's addicting. Also, Lucas, dude, you can RSVP mine. That would be the best way to get your alt in, right? And if you're joining mine, RSVP it, and then just send an invite to your other account or whatever. That'd be a way to sidestep that. Yeah, Mark, just remind me after this raid, okay? Just remind me after we beat the raid, and I'll send you one. Zoe says, so tired today. It's that midday lull, midweek lull. Good shiny, the black and whites. Never thought of that, says Lucas. I just thought of it now, too, but yeah, that'd be a better way. Obviously, I always appreciate extra support on the channel and stuff, but you could, in all seriousness, probably just do it that way. We got 10 people, 11 people in here. Oh, yeah, Gary. Gary's like, are you forgetting something? And I am. Forgetting the most beautiful boy of them all. Pace says ready up. I don't even expect that ever anymore, Pace. That is a thing of the past, hitting the ready button. Eric, how you doing? What does BT stand for? People think that it stands for big toe, and I can not deny or confirm. When are you not online? Lots of times. I mean, most of the hours of the day I'm not, because I have to work and sleep and eat and stuff. But I do stream for a couple hours per day, usually. Usually don't have people get, like, complaining too much about when I'm online. It stands for Boris Telefonso? Boris Telefonso? You can't tell me black and white aren't the best shinies. Ray, Guz, Zard. Yeah, I mean, I personally I like blue and red. Anything that goes from blue to red, like Clauncher or like Gary and stuff, those are my favorites. But I do understand what you're saying. The black and whites are good. Mark says he isn't actually a human. I am a human being. Also, make sure you guys hop in the giveaway, man. Read the pinned comment, but all you got to do is like the stream. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel and put !enter into the chat. Giving away 1,250 POKECOINS today at the end of the stream to one lucky winner. So hop on in, man. Make sure you enter. The first time we did it, we had like a ton of people enter. The last time, a lot of people watched the stream and didn't even enter. So if you're here, you might as well try to win. We got 1743. That's not too good. What's up, Kin? Reds are a close second. Okay, some stuff and some things. This is a bad IV. Maybe a good one? No. A good one in the sense of being shiny is what I meant, by the way. But my legendary luck is like shot, man. Why will they not shine anymore for me? Also, Mark, let me get you looked after here. Your name starts with an X, right? Is there 2 X's? 1 X? Remind me what your name is, Mark. Because, yeah, I remember there was like a letter or a number in there that always throws me off. Hundo's 1810, Pac-L. 1810. Mr. Timpole. I like these ghosties in here. Such a cool nest to have. They should kind of theme the nests around the time of the year. Because the time of the year would be cool if it was like a ghost one because it's Halloween. Me frog? You frog? Irish says, can you send me one? No. I don't like you, Irish. I'm just kidding. There. You can have that one. You got a Xerneas as your buddy. I waited too long to bonk you with a loaf. It got moldy. You got a small window to do that, Kamal. Can you imagine Shadow Tapus? What I was saying before. They would actually be like decent because they probably would be pretty good attackers. It's 23? Okay, Mark, that's what I thought. I knew there was some kind of... Yeah. I was going to say, I knew there was something there. Also, check out his buddy. It's me. It's me as a 98. I'm assuming you got that from my raid, maybe? Cool, though, man. Yeah, it's been sent. Yo, Belly, thanks for the 1, man. Show some love for Belly. Belly King game with a belly bolt. I just noticed that's what the photo was now. But thank you again, dude. Also a Krogunk in here. 1810. Yeah, I think I got a Hundo Tapu before. Tapu? Oh, it's a weather boosted one, that's why. Do I 50 that? I think it's like, look at the puny CP on it. That's kind of why I didn't want to do it before. As a Hundo, it's a 3582. Like, that's kind of wimpy. That's wimpy and not very hefty. What is that, Nick? Oh, never mind. I think I know what you're doing. I was going to say, I was like, I didn't see any new members. Another rat. Dude, we had the Alolan rat and now the Kanto rat. Enough. Enough with the rats off the Daily Incense. Regidrago CP is too low? Dude, but he's a very good dragon type. This one right here is a 50 max 98, so like the second best one you could have. And this thing is a beast. With Dragon Energy, it's like super spammy. And I think it's still the like 11th best dragon, which, 11 sounds trash, but when we're talking about dragons, that's pretty dang impressive because there's some beasts in that category. What kind of bird is that? Bird sounded like an alarm clock. I don't know if you guys heard that. A little warning shot that he gave off. No more rats, but birds. Yeah, give us the birds to eat the rats. Also, young Bweezy. He's bobbling back and forth. Man, I wish the wind would go away. It's like such a sunny day, but it's still cold on account of the wind. Thank you for the sub, man. May have been a mockingbird. You think that's what that was? Yeah, he sounded like an alarm clock. I can't even mimic it, but he was just like, he sounded like it's time to wake up. Maybe this is all a dream and I'm gonna wake up. Literally sounded like a buzzing noise. What up, Snom? That was the new iBird. Oh, okay, from Apple. Tiger's bonking me. Bonked me with a brick. What kind of brick? It is very important, I know. Jay says, giveaway, you say? I'll actually like the stream. There we go, it worked. Yeah, hop in the giveaway, Mr. J. Mr. Dukes, if that is your real name. I'm assuming that, that's your last name is Dukes. So I can, like, look you up and dox you on the internet and stuff. Mr. J. Dukes, making an appearance in Chicago. He is not going to be treated very well. Fair warning, but he will not be treated with the utmost respect. It was a regular brick, like one you'd build a house with type deal. Also Spiel. Butter? A brick of butter. I forgot that's like, yeah, I guess that is what you call it, right? People here buy them in tubs. They buy like tubs of butter. Song reference? In the snake. Okay, we started off yesterday very slow with the shinies. And today has been kind of a similar start, but we ended up yesterday with 7 shinies, a bird, and I think a Nundo. So, I'm not too worried. Hey, Jarrett, what's up? Butter beer? Isn't that like a Harry Potter thing? I think? I have no idea. You guys still call me a Moogle, so I don't know if that's Harry Potter or if I'm making that up. So raid up Zatway. Check for Hundinios again. Nope. A big swing and a miss. Butter beer on a stick? Wait, butter on a stick. That's what it is? It's a full snack of just butter on a stick? Butterbeer's from Harry Potter? I'm the biggest Moogle? Every day when I watch, I shut up my TV to ready up, says Rebecca. Yeah, I know, I've given up on it. It's like a lost cause. I think people do it to troll me now. They're like, yo, look, he's gonna mention me. Mason says, I did a 2-bottle flip. What does that mean? Deep fried butter on a stick. That sounds like that should be illegal to sell. I'll try anything once or twice, but that sounds like dangerous to eat that. Arjun says comment? What does comment mean? Is that you're trying to prove that you're not a bot? That sounds like what an AI would say. They'd be like, I am a male. I am a human male. Mr. Dynamo. Also, this parking lot up here has been pretty good for birds. Don't bother trying it. There's a Tapu there. Quillfish is in raids. Okay. Someone was telling me before, I think it was Callie, that there's Dratini in regular raids now too. Which is kind of cool. Whalemer off the daily incense in a bird spot. Okay, I'm going to run away. He's lost our business. I don't like him anymore. Would I try deep fried Bronzor? No, I don't want to get sick, Kamal. I couldn't do that. Speaking of deep frying, I don't deep fry much. But if I catch fish in the summer, like on a fishing trip, I'll deep fry those. Those are pretty nice. That's like the only thing I would look forward to like deep frying. I don't eat fish very often, but if I do eat them, you gotta fry them like that. Unless it's like a salmon or something. Aiden, what's up? Haven't been here for like a year. Welcome back, man. How you been? Deep fried Mars bar, says Kay. Deep fried Mars bar? I've heard of that. I never had one. That sounds like a carnival food. Another thing that should probably be illegal. 60K subs is insane, bro. Thanks, man. We're trying to hit 100 this year. It's ambitious, but that's all I've got is this ambition. So hopefully we get there. Need to try British fish and chips. I mean, I know you guys are huge on that. Well, the UKers are. I'm not a big fish fan. I mean, if I catch them, I'll eat them. Other than that, I don't order them. Also, what's happening here? Main reason why, too, is like a lot of places don't clean fish properly. Murdy, what's up? Deep fried Oreos? Like, why deep fry sweet stuff, though? I don't know if that would be good. I can't see that being like a tasty thing. Yeah, mushy peas. I don't want peas even if they're made the right way. How do you even eat peas? Got a Pikachu with a Ray hat on my ult? That's awesome, man. Those are sweet. You just ate some salmon? There's salmon in this river beside me. Like, no joke, that's like the main fish that's in here. I gotta restart the game again. Yo, this game is running like so bad. Yesterday was like non-stop app crashes. Today it's just frozen screen. And if you see a bird on a screen freeze, you're like out of luck. Yo, relax, Mr. Fox. We don't want to know what the fox says. I don't know what a bottle flip means. I see you keep saying that, but you mean like an actual bottle in real life? Bob the Snob says any birds yet? Not yet. I've been seeing pretty consistently like a bird per day, but we're pretty early into the stream today. How good is Tapu Koko? Well, he's pretty good at doing push-ups, but like doing raids, he's not so good. No, I think he's actually decent. I think he's like a decent fairy type. A deep fried BT? You have to make sure I get like very crispy though, you know? Or else I'd be chewy. Kay says, if I ever get BT to UK, gonna try the Welsh cakes. The names of stuff sounds crazy. My grandmother, again, that's unfortunately not with us anymore, was from Scotland, and she used to like eat all kinds of weird stuff like that with all these weird names. I forgot what half them were, but most of them are pretty good. Top 7 fairy? Probably, that sounds right. What's up, Heavy? Well, that's the big thing, you are right, no fast move that's fairy. So Tapu could be pretty dangerous in the future. If it gets Charm or something like that with Nature's Madness, could be a beast. So it's probably worth having one for now in case it ever gets a better move. Try deep fried Cornish hens. No, Pace, I haven't. I've had Cornish hens though. Used to have an uncle who was obsessed with those. Like, not like an uncle like you guys call me, but an actual uncle, like a brother of my mom type deal. I think that's how he's related to me. But yeah, he used to love Cornish hens. I don't even know what kind of animal that would be. It's like a baby chicken or something. I'm trying to think what that would even look like. Have a shadow hundo? Yeah, I do. I think I have 5 or 6. Not too many. Young chickens. Pace, I'm picturing like a chicken with like a chain around his neck and a sideways hat. Young chickens. Dropping a new album. D1, what's up, man? You offended me? How can you say I'm not your real nephew? I mean, I don't know. Well, I can explain it to you biologically. And then maybe you'd understand. How many best buddies? Not too many. I mean, I have a good amount. But I only started caring about best buddies kind of recently. 39. All my shundos and then other stuff. Yo, this page is kind of like eye candy, man. Look at all the colors. Doesn't it look pretty sick? I think that looks very nice on the eyeballs. The Quack Duck, who is addicted to Quack. Quacks was like, yo, I'm trying to quit, man. Don't be telling people I'm addicted. There's also a Psyduck there. I keep forgetting we still have Entei to check today too, which I haven't got a shiny legendary ever from the Go Pass. Isn't that crazy? How many Go Passes have we had? They came out for Unova Tour, in-person Unova Tour last year. So, the most beautiful account I ever did see, says Kristen. Well, that's a mighty fine thing to say. It's a mighty nice thing to say, I meant to say. It does look very cool. Ooh, Machamp. Never mind. Thought that was Machamp. Some sun in my eyes for a sec. It's his little brother. The more proportioned one. 1 or 2 passes, says Callie. I'm going to leave this egg here for now because there's still 7 minutes on it. We'll do a lap of the city and then I'll get it when it's already been popped. Because you guys know me. I don't like to wait around for eggs to pop. I like to keep moving. You can get more done that way. Weather boosted Trico. It's kind of nice. And it looks like we got, that one's going to end soon. Lots of eggs in the city. There's a Reggie there too. Okay. Pop goes the egg, says Parma. That has 6 crispy minutes. I used to wait for them like way back on streams, but yo, waiting at a gym for 6 minutes with no spawns seems like an eternity. 95 shiny Groudon last week. Nice. It's not too bad. Making some food, says Channy. All right, what are you making? Actually, go make your food. Let me know when you come back. Go make sure you get your meal. Can't wait to be forever friends with BT. What do you want to trade? Something that's named Nephew Irish, I guess. Also, where are the birds at? I'm a very reasonable man, but at some point I gotta see Galarian Birds, they're gonna snap. Because that's what reasonable men do. This is Whalemer with his nice pearly white teeth. What kind of racers does Whalmer in? Hop in the Discord, Jeffrey, if you need a friend for a quest. We have a whole section there of trainer codes you can add other people. I'd recommend that. Birdman BT. I'm fiending for the birds. These guys are what get me out of bed in the morning. These guys are what pushes the caterpillar uphill, what drives the salmon upstream. These guys are the reason that I can justify existence on the earth. And if I don't get these, it is a monumental failure. So that being said, we need birds like now. Now or we're gonna snap. Also a hundo or an undo or random shiny would suffice for now. Waterboy, what's up, dude? Ooh, Arbok. That's pretty sick. It's actually a nice spawn to see. I like the second evolution stuff. And so birds are not weather boosted today because we have sunny weather for once. The good news is we could see level 1s. I need 2 more shiny level 1s to complete my second level 1 set of them. 19 Celsius here today. Snow by the weekend, says Zoe. Wait, what? You're getting snow again? Did I hear you quote Meg Griffin? That's not her. I know that's from Family Guy, but that's not hers. The salmon upstream thing is as old as your grandfather, maybe even older. But I love that you referenced that from Family Guy. Because I do know exactly the episode you're talking about. Mr. Swinehub, heir to the Swinerson fortune. Throws in a row, hatch an egg. How close is my egg? It's about a bust. That egg is like just hanging on by a thread right now. Alberta and Sask. Yeah, that area always gets smacked even late in the year with snow. Very unfortunate. Lunch won't be happy. He loves snow. Lunch is the snowman. A lot of spawns here, man. Oh my god. Also, my Go Plus, I've been keeping it in my side pocket, and I think that I keep bumping it because it keeps turning off. Actually, maybe that happened when I restarted the app. Scyther. Missed the days of him being shiny boosted, man. Lunch would be crying. It's supposed to be worse there. I mean, in Lunch's defense, snow in April and May is cruel and unusual. We had a little bit of snow in April so far, and I'm not even here for it. I'm done with winter. All right, Mason, thanks for chilling, man. Mr. Machop, we are in the city now. Let's go looking for some big city birds. A bird with a briefcase and a top hat that is much too busy to spend time with his family on account of all the business he has to conduct in the big city. Imagine a costume shiny bird. Imagine like a Galarian Moltres with a tuxedo on. Yo, Pokemon GO, make that. I will give you all my money. Whatever's left of it by then. Could never get shiny Scyther? It was shiny boosted for the longest time. Back when Permaboost was a thing, obviously, but kind of tough to get now. Latios up there. Okay, let's see if we can cross the road in time. Also, let me check again for hundos. Still no hundos in the day. Mr. Sawala, you get a lot of grass types when you got this weather boost. Hello with the top hat. Get rid of that one. We'll do Reginald The Rock Johnson, I think. And then we'll do Latito. And then other stuff. Haven't decided yet, but other stuff after. That's the official plan. And bird. Machop, you're not a bird. No matter how hard you try, you're never going to grow wings and fly away. So just stop trying. There's no point. All right, Tiger, see you, man. Thanks for chilling. CeeLo, good to see you, dude. How you been? How's life treating you? Also, just a reminder again, if anyone's just jumping in now, make sure you enter today's giveaway. It is in the pinned comment, and the winner's going to win 1,250 POKECOINS, so make sure you hop on into the giveaway. All the steps are in there. Parmas is on like a bird? Red Bull? Well, yeah, if Machop has a Red Bull, then he could have some wings, but, I mean, short of Machop having a Red Bull, I don't see him flying away, man. I don't see a world where that's a plausible thing to happen. Let me get one more spawn. I'm going to run the Reggie. I hate this power stop because it's like right in the middle of a street and I don't want to get run over, so let me cross first. Cross and Moltres. Moltres, sir. Any birds? It's a Grimer. That was not worth the wait. Can I still connect? Nice. Team Valor does it too? Team Valor's not the team. The blue team is the team. Also, we're beside KFC and it smells so freaking good. I would crime for what's inside that building right now. It smells like whatever kid is working there is like actually cooking it properly with all the herbs and spices today. Valor every day. I cannot condone this activity. I got Big Ryan in there having an ice cream cone. He's ready for summer. Do I like KFC gravy, says Parma? Not really. I don't mind it, but like I'm not a gravy guy. I'm not the biggest on, yeah, most gravies. Like some of them are decent, but I usually just like eating the chicken as is. Sunsets in the West, Team Valor is the best? No, CeeLo, I don't think so, man. We're just chasing the shiny, pretty much. Shinies and hundos, whatever. KFC gravy is to die for? I know a lot of people love it, man. It's like, for me, I don't like gravy in general. Which, again, saying I don't like it is a strong statement. I do like it, I just don't go chasing it. People are over the Reggies. These were filling like hotcakes before, and everyone's like, meh. I mean, perhaps saving some coins for the weekend. Never met an English person who doesn't like gravy? Well, I'm not an English person. I'm a handsome Canadian guy. All right, finally filled. There we go with the 4-piece McNugget meal. Second favorite Pokemon after Gyarados? Umbreon. My top 3 are Gyarados, Umbreon, and Ho-Oh. Dude, the Umbreon, like, anything in Gen 2 was mind-blowing when I was a kid, because I grew up with Gen 1, and then when Gen 2 came out, I was like, yo, there can be more? It took me, like, a year to accept there was more Pokemon in the world. And now there's, like, you know, a gazillion generations. Use Stone Edge, okay. Yo, how did Stone Edge do that to Blissey? What the? That doesn't make any sense. And of course, just attacking me like it always does. My Yorkshire puddings? Yorkshire puddings. What is that? I've heard that a million times. I think someone explained it to me once, but I've forgotten what it is. Rebecca also likes Gen 1. My husband hated gravy until I introduced him to the gravy made with granulas? I'm not saying that right. There's no way. Yeah, good luck, security. Favorite Gen? Gen 1. Put a pic in the Discord. Man, you guys know me. I'm not very adventurous when I eat stuff. For me, it's like I eat eggs for breakfast, I eat chicken for dinner. Make it a world go round. But I like hearing about foods people eat. I just don't necessarily always want to try them for myself. Make your beef gravy thick or watery, says Zoe. Granules. Granules. I like how Kristen spells it out for me like I'm a kid. I mean, I pretty much am. She understands my mentality. She knows that I need it broken up like that. What are your favorite starters? Top 3. Ooh. Top 1 ever is Totodile, my boy. I would say Trico's in there too, because Trico is sick. The other one might be Charmander, because Charmander's just a classic. Yeah, probably Charmander. Can we max without getting hit? Don't hit my Blissey. Don't hit my Blissey. I was gonna say, people that don't know what a Blissey is in public here that are hearing me are like, yo, this guy's having a time over here. Some lady just looked me in the eye while I was yelling about my Blissey. Prefers his gravy with a spoon so he can stand up? What is a nuns? What do you mean, what's a nuns? Leave Blissey alone, says Parma. Exactly. We gotta get that guy from YouTube from 1,000 years ago. You gotta leave Blissey alone. You like Bulbasaur or Totodile? Cyndaquil. Yeah, Totodile's amazing, man. I actually really want a Shundo of that someday. And I wouldn't evolve it, I would keep it as is. I gotta start doing more lucky trades for the Toadies. All the Gen 1 and Gen 2s are very strong, though. I would say, like, Gen 1 through 4 have very good... Oh my goodness. Sir. That is my eardrums you just blew up. That was a very, very bloated looking old guy that just blew up my ears. All right, now that that's over with. I didn't want to hear again anyway, so that's good. He did me a favor. I was hoping to go deaf early. Is Garlic with me today? No, you would hear her talking if she was. But she is not here. What's up, Tyler? I was gonna say, very, very rude. That wasn't honking at me, he was honking at another guy. It was like some traffic jam going on. I looked over and it was like a very old guy who kind of looked like, do you guys know what a puffin is? The bird? He looked like a bloated puffin, pretty much. He ate too many fish. That's exactly what that guy looked like. Thought you got hit? No, I'm off the road. He was honking at another car. Top 3 favorite Pokemon? I just said. But Gyarados, Umbreon, and Ho-Oh. I love Puffin, says Callie. So he's just a bloated Puffin? That's what he looked like. He literally had the same face as a Puffin, but like he had way too many salted mackerels. It's not feeling so good. Okay, one more should be it. Dude, he looked angry too. I saw him melting the words, "You mother smucker," as well. He's really into jelly, I guess. Doesn't like jelly, or does like it, I don't know. All right, we're looking for 1784. Chocolate Rocks, 1784. And I want to get the hell away from this intersection so I don't get run over by a vehicle. Okay, there we go. Some friendships, some stuff, and some things. Not going to leave them on here. 1738, Mr. Puff, and not shiny. Oh my God, yo, it is. Dude, it actually is. 1738. Yo, we got to catch this guy now. There is no way. That was literally called. Callie literally called that one. He's not going to be good, but yo, I got to catch this guy. I think I need to name this. Fetty Rock, says Tyler. Regawop. Where's Reese? Dude, that's crazy. I literally read Callie's comment and it actually is. I wouldn't usually care to catch this thing, but we have to now. Reggie's literally like, hey, what's up, hello. And he's also cooking some stuff in the kitchen with his wife. He's making pounds, he says. All right, he's been caught. Dude, the 1738. All right, we gotta put 2 names on this because they love this. We gotta put Callie, we gotta put Reese. Mr. Weiss on here. Also, yeah, there's 2 L's in Callie, isn't there? I only read the name 1,000 times per day. How would I know? Yo, if that was shiny, that would have been so sick. There's no way. Of all the different combinations that could have been, it was actually a 1738. And a slug my balls. Grab some of these boys. Also, our eggs should be busting kind of soon. Reese is here. There we go. We just named it after you. That's the best one. We got to 50 max him. I probably won't. But I can't believe he was actually a 1738. Dude, hold on. Do I have any other Pokemon that are that CPE? I think this works. Yo, no way. Yo, this one's called Reese too. That is freaking hilarious. When did we do this? And another Reggie was. Yo, with the background. Yo, look at the collection. Duraludon's in there. He's like, "We them boys." That's crazy, man. That is the funniest thing I've seen all day. All right, we're going to run the Latito here. Zoe says, what? I don't even remember naming that ever. Dude, that's too good. 1750 for Ryan. We're going to run Latito here. There's people protesting on the side of the road in my bird spot. Love that. Love when I'm just trying to live my life and people are like, "Hey, we're angry about stuff." And I'm like, I'm okay, thanks. I'm just trying to live my personal life over here. I think I'm good on the anger for things. Spam out some Invititos. You guys can let me know if you want to snipe this one. Parma, I don't know. I have no idea. All I know is that they seem to get super involved, especially if they ever catch wind that I'm like live streaming. They take it as a, oh, here's airtime to swear about political stuff. So Yeah, I don't think I'll be engaging in that. Get your guests in for CP. How many shinies? None yet. Also, yo, you guys want to see the Nightmare Factory? Check out this place. Yeah, anyone want to move in there? It's pretty nice. Got a nice bay window on the place. That looks like that's to keep out ne'er-do-wells. I mean, I'll take it, man. That looks really nice. Jeez, man, where am I? That's diabolical. Only have the 2-piece McNugget in here. You bid $10? BT's ghost hunting? Yo, that's freaky. Key says, how are you? I'm good, man. That's a crack house, says Kelso. Is that Detroit? Yeah, it is. Yep. Yo, should I walk past the protest people? It's very risky for me, man, because it might be hilarious, but they might be like, yo, F this, F that, and start talking about like government stuff, and then YouTube bans me. But I kind of want to walk by, just see how it goes. Rare candy users live there? Don't risk yourself. Looks like it has barnacles growing. Callie, it does, yeah. I'm actually on Barnacle Ave, Callie. That residence is 69 Barnacle Ave. If anyone's interested in buying a nice fixer-upper for the fam. Mute the mic while you walk. Catch a G-bird, says Kristen. Have the mute button ready. We'll see. I'm in a little bit of a mischievous mood today. We'll see. I might have to. Yeah, Tyler, dude, like, I forget what it was, man. I was at the university one day, and there was a lady screaming in my face about, like, how I was the problem with the world or something, and, like, F this and F that, and I was like, okay, this is insane. But other times, they're fine. Big Ryan wants to see a 1738 Bronzor way. Runin, what's up? Yo, a reminder again, if you guys just joined in, hop in the giveaway. It is in the pinned comment for the instructions, giving away 1,250 PokeCoins. So make sure you like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and last but not least, put exclamation mark enter in the chat. Make sure you enter, because we're picking the winner at the end of the stream today. 2691 on this laddie. Oh my goodness. That was that's a loud horn. There's lots of horn dogs over here. You guessed the 2142? Okay, we're almost there. So again, we're looking for, it's actually not going to be weather boosted. Yeah, so it's a 2178 hundo. Anything in the 60s and up. Let's see, it is 2083. It's not purifiable. That is not purifiable, not in the least. Well, the good thing is it can still be shiny, right? Shiny shadows are still amazing. There was a local player. Weird, I don't see anyone around here. And we got, oh, let's go. First one of the day is the shiny Laddie Daddy. He never lets us down. Sick, man. Why wasn't it a good IV? Someone better tell me why. Still cool, though. I think I'm gonna walk by, man. I think I'm gonna walk by and take one for the team. We're gonna see what the shenanigans are all for. And then I'm gonna go do, I think, a bunch of Tapus, yeah. See over yonder, down by the seashore, there's a ton of Tapitos. So we might as well go do those afterwards. Congrats, thanks. The Mon Father says ominous. How do you know if you win? Because we'll be saying your name if you win at the end of the stream. So all you gotta do is come back to the stream when it's like all the videos get posted after the streams aren't live, and you can just go to the end of it, see what happened. Curveball throws, okay. All right, could be an interesting time, but we'll go see. Because actually, this is where the birds are at. Like this area up here, it's usually where we find birditos. I still can't believe how many different purifiable laddies we've got. Got a laddie in 4-star. Had 11 different tries at it, which is insane. Just kind of hope we see a birdito up this way, but I guess we technically got a Fletch, a 10 CP. Hey Brian, what's up? None of them said anything as I walked by. They all have signs that I couldn't read, and they all didn't say anything. So I'm still unclear what the protest was for. There's like 20 people with signs, and they all just got quiet and looked at me. I was looking at them, waiting for them to say something, and then they looked at me, but no one said anything. That was a strange experience, man. Samantha, what's up? Okay, well, we have no idea what they're protesting. It could be stuff, it could be things. I'm not a scientist, I don't know. Also, this is the Swablu. Danielle, what's up? I mean, they didn't try to like attack me or anything, so that's fine, you know. It wasn't like they were like aggressive, but they literally all just went silent and just were holding up signs. That's what people are honking at back there. I couldn't see Kay. They were facing like the road. I think it said something about like something to do with environment stuff, but I could only read that one when I was on the other side. So it might have been that. The last time I walked past people protesting, though, they were like angry and yelling at me. But those guys were just very, very quiet. Let's do that for now. I gotta dump some more rare candies in. Hunting for Reggie? Yeah, I'll do this one while it's here. Might as well. And then I wanted to go do the Tapus. The Tapitos. Also, let's feed Gary again. Minchino reminds me of a cappuccino? It must be Big Ryan, I don't know. I mean, I have no... hold on. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I didn't expect that. All right. Didn't expect that. We got a free advertisement in there. That's what the stream is sponsored by today. My goodness. I look up, I'm like, oh. Wait a sec. Something's not right. A sponsored car? I don't know if it was official, Callie. I don't know. Where did I get my subscription? They're here for the only fan fees part of the stream. I just heard the intro, says Reese. Now, how do you know what the intro sounds like? Jeez. I'm wondering if that dude knows or if someone just randomly wrote that on there. Well, let me check this spot here first for birds for hopping on in. All right, let's do it. I know, more particles going in. Dude, that was hilarious. Weird of lunch to park there. That was definitely the lunchmobile, wasn't it? They fainted? Oh, they are. Also, okay, I was making sure we don't have any spoofers in our midst. I saw one guy in the last raid I didn't recognize, but maybe that was just an actual local. Sweet. Lunch isn't going to BT's house for dinner? We were unavailable today. That is so funny, though. Like, part of me thinks the guy might know, maybe he did it to his own car, and the other part of me thinks that he has no idea, and someone just wrote that on there. He's been driving around all day advertising. Hey, what's up, Brennan? How you doing, dude? But yeah, we got this guy, and there's a couple of Tapus. Also, this area has a very distinct smell to it. Kind of smells like a weird kind of food. I can't put my finger on what it is. I can't believe we got a 1738 of this guy, too. That's actually hilarious. And we finally got a shiny. So after we got the 1738, we did get a shiny for the laddie. Yesterday, that's how it worked as well, where we didn't get any luck until the first shiny, and then, like, it just exploded. We got a ton of stuff after. Haven't been targeted by a focus blast yet. That's also good. Usually what happens with these. It's $69.99. Well, it's a little bit off, Tyler. It's actually $69.69. Oh, dude, scared the heck out of me. Sorry. What's up, dude?
I have been following you around raid by raid, but you are still hard to follow.
You've been following me?
Trying to, anyways.
I didn't see you in the last one.
No, I missed you again. But I'm not doing Dynamax. I'm saving it for G-Max.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I've got something amount of particles that would be 2100.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been doing these. Hey, Blocks, thanks for the sub, man. Heckin' fast. I got 30 cents off, says Tyler. Who is BT? The big toe. Actually, I'm running the daily. I'm gonna do this here before we depart, so I don't see any birds. I'm back, says Jan. You're a reasonable fellow, says Ashley. I mean, the 30 cents is more just to advertise the brand than anything. I've been watching you from the bushes, says Lunch. Mr. Nadernots? No, Nate's not here. Nate's probably doing work stuff because he loves to work. Nate's a work guy.
I did end up finally getting my 50K.
Did you? What'd you get?
I got this bad boy.
Oh, nice.
So it worked out nicely since bottle caps are expensive.
Yeah, that wasn't in raids. Well, that was a while ago, right? I was gonna say,
Yeah.
that was before Kyogre.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, make sure you guys jump in the giveaway today. It is the pinned comment, so make sure you go and do that because it ends at the end of today's stream. So follow the instructions. Social security number, says CeeLo. Yeah, that's in the pinned comment too. BT's government name is Big Toe. Yeah, it's Big, and then last name is Toe. And middle name is Harry. We gonna do Lechonk Calm Day? Yes. Alexa says, I've been watching you through the walls. Through the walls? How does that work? Dude, I saw something crazy a few days ago. There was a thunderstorm around here, and I guess someone that had like a wooden or a metal clothes beam, it got hit by lightning, and that it shot like a fireball through the walls of their house. So I saw the pictures of it after, but like all the walls were black. Imagine you're just hanging out in your house, and then it gets hit by lightning, and it's just on fire in the inside. That's horrifying. Asher says I was behind. You're a wizard, Harry? I'm apparently a Moogle, too. Why the wingle to the wall? Did we see one? I missed the wingle part of it. Man, this thing's taking all day. You said fire again? You're asking for it? It was a lightning story. It was a lightning story, Ashley. I don't know. I'm trying. What's horrifying? Lightning hitting your window or AC unit? I don't know. I guess AC unit wouldn't be good. Anything metal, right? A muggle? Yeah, see, they call me a moogle. I don't know. Apparently it's Harry Potter related. It sounds like a slur word for cows, though, kind of.
Non-magic people.
I love fire, says Jessica. Will you be excited when Arceus comes up? Well, yeah, I mean, everyone will be. It's funny how it went from Tinkaton to Lechonk. Why? Because they're both pink? One's a pig, one's a hammer baby.
Honestly, with Arceus, I feel like there's more hype around Mega Mewtwo.
Yeah, probably. Mewtwo's, I mean, Gen 1 staple. You crack me up by how you say Moogle, says Big Ryan. Here we go. If you haven't already, drop a like for some shiny luck in the chocolate rocks. Toblerone rock, says Kay. It is, no, in 1757. It is a big failure. Regirock's a failure to his father and to his friends. Do I remember Omegle? Is that the chat service where old dudes would get naked? Because maybe. I remember people would use that, and like there was some other one back in the day. They've probably all been taken down by now, though, for good reason. Close enough? Nobody loves them? What, Regirock or me? Or both? Because one of those is true and one of those is hurtful, and I'll let you pick which one is which. Leave Reginald alone? I'm going to be picking on him all day.
If there's any Shadow Lotties and you're up for them, you got me a Shadow Latios last time, so maybe you can do a Latios this time.
There's one over on, like, your street.
Yeah, I had an RSVP to it, but not enough people to do it.
I'll probably run that. I'm going to do these the two Tapus, 3 Tapus, and then do that, because there's still 30 minutes on it. Yeah, might as well. Bro is 100% legit. Bro is. Amir, thanks for the sub, man. But yeah, you can hear cars whizzing by and stuff, and this is the outdoors, where the outdoors stuff happens.
Welcome to the great outdoors.
Yep, that's where the game is played.
The unpredictable drivers of Owen Sound.
Yeah, it's great. All right, let's hop in on this guy. We love BTs. Too legit to quit. Can't stop and won't stop. Except for like a water now and then. It's been so long, says Beef. How you been, dude? Parma for sure, yeah. I think you've been waiting since the last one of these. I ran like 4 at the beginning of the stream. I haven't run them for a while. Weather looks lovely there. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, near the water had some wind, but here I'm like overheating now. But yeah, Beef, how you been, man? Make sure, like I said, you guys hop in the giveaway today because it ends at the end of the stream. So jump on in. It is free to win. 1738 Reggie, says Brad. You got one too? 1,250 POKECOINS. All you got to do is like the stream, make sure you're subscribed, and put enter in the chat. Exclamation mark enter. What software do you use to generate fake outdoors? It's outdoors.ai. Works really good. It's crazy that people still think that I cheat somehow. They think I'm just like pumping in road noise from at my house. Which maybe I am. Maybe I'm just really good at that. Did we hit the like goal? All right, let's get Alexis up there. Thank you guys for crushing the like goal. Tyler with 97%. No snow? Yeah, dude, Dare, no snow today. It's a miracle.
I mean, last week we had a bit of snow.
Yeah, I hope we're done with snow for the year, though. Jan says gonna head to bed, not feeling too happy today. All right, feel better, Jan. Thanks for chilling. Have a good one. I'm sure we'll get talking tomorrow. I mean, there is software that can fake being outdoors. Yeah, I just mean that would be... Imagine going through all that to prove to people you don't spoof. I mean, people that spoof would probably just be open about it. Gotta pick up my dog from the groomers. Hey, sounds good, Ryan. We'll see you, hopefully, if we don't see you before the weekend, maybe we'll see you then for GMAX. Have a good day, dude. How do you make your character move while sitting on the couch? I don't know. That's a question for not me. That's the dudes eating Cheetos on YouTube from home.
You looking forward to Go Fest?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm going to the Chicago one, and then Global, I guess, isn't until like the end of the month. I think end of June. I actually forget when Global is. Rate Regigigas on looks. He's not the most handsome guy in the world. Regigigas, I would say, with the hairy shoulders and boots with the fur, I'm gonna give him a solid 3 out of 10. He's nice and tall. He has that going for him. Do we know you have Garlic playing outside sounds on a synthesizer, says Jaylez. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she's at home just pumping all the sounds in. A full AI experience. Dude, in the future, I bet you that's going to be a thing. Instead of me streaming, AI is going to take my job, and there's just going to be like an AI person playing Pokemon GO walking around. That would be wild, but not out of the realm. Synth Queen. Registeel's my favorite. May looks boring. CeeLo, I like the Ultra Beasts. Ultra Beasts are cool. I don't like the Tapus, as I'm rating 1,000 of them now, but I'm not a big Tapu type of guy. Remember, I always wanted Kyogre. Did you get one? It was around recently. We know you use ChatGPT to play for you. It's probably going to be a thing one day, honestly. But either way, drop a like for some shiny luck. 1810 is the hundo. I got a 1777. Garlic does anything? Going to Chicago Go Fest this year, says leader of Reggie. I'll see you there, man. I'll be the guy yelling at his phone. And also, no shiny. Great. Thanks, Reggie. ChatGPT is too sassy. I always offend ChatGPT. I tell it that all it does is look up things on Reddit, and it's like, no, that's not true. It gets all offended, even though it says it has no emotions. There's two more of these up here, and then it'll be laddie time. Also, the 12K is finally hatching. Come on, white salamander. It is a chicken baby. 691. That's, yeah, not too good at all.
Honestly, I'm really looking forward to it. Like, within the next 2 weeks, I've got a long distance trade with my friend in Nova Scotia. So we've agreed to do shiny Chromos.
Oh, nice. What are you going to fuse it as?
Depends how good it is, so.
Yeah, they're both, I mean, you can't really go wrong. They're both pretty nice.
I don't have enough for the white fusion. I got my hundo with that, so if I get a shundo, black Kyurem it is.
ChatGPT made Tapu Koko yellow? Well, next time it's got to get the black paint out, man. It's got to make it the right color. That sounds bad to say, but you know what I mean. We're talking about Pokemon stuff. If you want to hop in on the other one, be ready to snipe. Yeah, we might as well do both of them, and then there's still enough time for laddie. Not too many Reggies around today, unfortunately.
I've been really behind on the Go Pass.
I haven't checked it yet, but I got Entei unlocked now, and I haven't checked it.
Well,
That'd be kind of cool to get one, even though they don't have backgrounds anymore.
I started the day on rank 0. I'm on rank 31 now.
Do you use a phone plan? And if you do, well, yeah. I don't know exactly which phone plan, but of course I do have a phone plan so I can use my phone. I'm pretty sure everyone who would be playing this outside does have a phone plan. What instrument do you play? You're talking to me, Jayla, or someone else? And there's the Pelday and Pooper here. Still only the one shiny in the day, but that could turn around pretty quick, especially with Raid Hour tonight. Got my Entei today, no shiny, says CeeLo. I have the Dynamax Shundo of that thing, so if I get a shiny, I'll be happy, but I kind of hope I get other stuff, if that makes sense. I don't know. Just be like, with my luck, that would be the next Shundo I get to double up on it. Jaylez, I grew up playing actually a lot of instruments. I started playing drums and bass. I play piano and guitar as well. I used to play some horn instruments too in middle school. I was very into music my whole life. Hear BT's favorite rapper is DMX? Where'd you hear that? Some unsolicited information right there. Cannot confirm or deny. He plays the big toe? Yeah, it's just a toe with a bunch of strings on it. I added to the trade fodder. Yeah, CeeLo, people do like Entei, or the legendary beast in general, right? You hear a lot of things. Jayla says you're a whole band. Parma, yeah, I will. My bad. I can at the 60-second mark. Piano is your favorite instrument. I mean, piano is kind of, not to get too much instrument stuff, but essentially, like, with chords and stuff, it's usually the instrument a lot of people start playing because it really relates to a lot of the other ones. Even though it's not a stringed instrument, they do kind of have correlations. Because of time zones, I need to sleep. Hey, no worries, Beef. Good to see you again, man. Hope you've been good, and hopefully see you on the weekend. We got the GMAX stuff coming up, which should be a lot of fun.
Honestly, they say it's the Cantonian GMAX. They got the starters. They got, what is
There's
that?
Gengar, too, I think.
Gengar, but what about Snorlax and Machamp?
Yeah, that would have been cool. Rachel, thanks for the 6-7 jewels. Oh, my God. I can't believe YouTube's still doing that, man. Thank you for the 6-7, though, I guess, Rachel.
My friends won't drop it. I'm stuck at that level for a while.
Which level?
67.
Oh.
That's the level I'm stuck on.
You gotta be level 69. That's the OG. Like Reset, if you're just jumping in right now, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, enter the giveaway today too, man. See you this weekend, says Beef. Yeah, so Friday night I'll be remoting them, and then Saturday I'll be playing the in-person, like, the actual events. I'll have 2 different GMAX streams. It's gonna be fun, man. I already have all the shinies for those, but I'd love to have a Shundo Zardomus.
Is it for both days?
Oh, no, it's just 2 to 5. But I usually, on Friday night, I'll remote the ones from New Zealand. Because 9 p.m. our time is 2 p.m. on New Zealand time the next day. Hundo Harry. Look at this guy still getting the Hundo accolades. 50 Cent and Lil Wayne are the best rapper, says Guran. That's some, what, 2009 picks right there, perhaps? Actually, 50 Cent way before that. Is it bad that my best Pokemon is a 900 CP cast form? I mean, depends when you started playing. Cast form's not super useful, but it's got 4 different forms of it. I like the snowy one a lot. Hey, Nolan, what's up, dude? Parma says 2003. Guran says I still like 2009 music.
Did you get like 3 rainy cast forms recently?
Yeah, I got a bunch of rainies and regulars. I didn't get any sunnies or snows. I really wanted some more snowies.
I'm pretty sure I've got a sunny.
All right, let's see what happens. 1810. Come on. We got a 1787. Rainy cast form is good in Great League. Really? DJ Lil Boris? And if it's not shiny, I'm just going to go for a quick catch on it either way. Come on. Oh my god, dude. Is it going to be another one of these raid bosses that doesn't shine? I did 102 Groudon raids, and I didn't shine once.
Wow.
It's actually disgusting, but...
So much for 1 in 20.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's just rough like that. Sometimes it does be like that. Nadia says GG. Yeah, there's another one down here. I mean, like, raid hour's at 6, which is in an hour from now, so it's a chance to do a lot of them then. Need to try Experimental Cup. I don't know what that is, but it doesn't sound like it would be up my alley. Shiny for me, says Roberto. Nice. It's a 1779? You gotta walk to use it? Yeah, Pokemon GO is a GPS game. Wherever I walk in real life is where my character walks in-game. So the games that, you know, main series games, you can sit on the couch and travel the world, but this game is, you gotta be there in person for you gotta move. And that's kind of the reason I like this game. CeeLo says, what's your golden raspberry count? I just dumped 1,200 recently because of too many, but I think I still have 1,392. It's too many, man. So you get them every time. I usually catch them on like the 4th or 5th ball or run away from legendaries. And you get like 10 of them each time. I mean, obviously it's a little bit different. I'm grinding like 300-400 raids in a week sometimes. It's not really the average player would be doing that, I don't think. Hoochie says you actually have to walk to play this game. Yeah, he's a pain to catch. I thankfully already have a bunch of candies for Tapu, so I usually just leave him behind. I'm spoiled. Yeah, I mean, I was saying before, with Nature's Madness, it actually has potential to be pretty good if it gets a fairy-type fast move.
Still working on page 1 of the question.
Yeah, I think I'm stuck on page 6, and there's you gotta get 30 souvenirs from buddies. I hate stuff like that.
No, that's not too bad.
I just don't like you gotta switch buddies all the time, unless you're walking a 3-star buddy. But right now, I'm best buddy and other stuff. I don't know what's happening here.
I'm still working on this.
Yeah, he's gonna be your buddy forever. Unless they have a double rare XL candy event or something.
1,165 kilometers on the dot.
That's insane. Maybe they'll have a research that gives you candies at some point. Also a check in here that is Amora. It's kind of cool.
The G-Max Day, Red Candy XL at the Wazoo.
Right. BT would look funny on a unicycle? Why a unicycle? Nick, thanks for the sub, man. Best buddy in a Shundo Kirim? Why the unicycle, Gruon? I gotta know. Why was that a thought that popped into your brain? I mean, you're not wrong, I would. How many perfects do you have? 580, I think? Unless I got one today.
10 times or up, though.
575, so a little short of that. I actually deleted a couple hundos recently, and I don't know what they were. My number went down by 2 the one day. So I gotta be more careful when I'm clearing things out. But yeah, the next one's gonna be another Tapu, and then there is a Laddie, and then I'll probably just walk the daily incense until raid hour, I think. Because we only got 50 minutes until raid hour. I'm not gonna run the daily incense then. And so far, still no shinies from the legendary raids. Well, if you count Latios, I guess. Everyone looks funny on a unicycle? Yeah, there's no cool way to drive one of those around, is there? There's no time you could be driving a unicycle and people are like, yo, that looks so sick. That's why clowns use them. I can't imagine going through all the training to be a clown, because you actually have to have decent coordination to do that. And you get no respect, man. They're like, yo, show up at a kid's birthday party. They're gonna throw pies at you. What kind of grown man's doing that? Unless you're Batman, he doesn't use unicycles. I don't think so. Have it on pretty good authority, he doesn't. You can do a wheelie on a unicycle. There's a YouTuber who does food delivery on a unicycle. I mean, it'd be entertaining, but I don't know, man. It's not the life for me. Is clown college a real thing? I have no idea. Maybe. I mean, like I said, you got to train for that somewhere.
Go to school to be an idiot.
Batman can do anything? You'll find out if you win, GG. We've done giveaways a lot of times, so leave that part to me. All you got to do is enter the giveaway to try to win. Let me get one more spawn off the daily, and then we'll hop in on the raid. Been having a problem since the event? Can't join the Discord server? You got to verify your phone number, that's why. The reason why is because if there's no phone number verification, scammers come in. So that's usually the big reason people can't jump in, because they don't verify their phone number. It just lets Discord know that you're like a real person, that's why. Otherwise, like I said, scammers make 1,000 accounts, post links, people don't use their brain, they click on them, people get scammed. There's a clown school in LA? No way, really?
Of all places, of course, it's LA.
Says it's expired? Go to the description of the video, Jessica. There's one there too. There's also one on the my bio, like my YouTube bio page. So there's a couple different ways you can hop in the Discord. Harvard for clowns? Don't click on links on a VPN. Don't click them at all, man. I mean, like we've had a few wannabe scammers join the Discord, and like we tell people like, yo, don't click the link, and then like 25 people click it anyways. It's like, dude, why? I just told you not to click that. Like, I don't know. You watched Dark Knight last night? Was it good? How can I join the Discord? It's right there, the link for it. And again, it's in the description of the video. So go to like this video description. There's a link there too. There's a couple different ones. You could search the server name too, I guess. It is just the YouTube channel. A couple different ways you could do it. The 3-piece McNugget meal.
This Chansey's still in Alberta.
What, you dropped it at a gym?
Yeah, it's still in there.
I've had a few like that. Shout out to the mods for dealing with the cord link, says CeeLo. The mods are the best, man. They're always making sure that everything gets dealt with properly.
It's been 163 days.
I haven't had any long gym defenders recently. I had one for 200-something days one time. Was that like a campground? What's the other option? I just said, in the description of the video. So this video here, go to the description. It is right there. There's also a link in the chat right now too. We got Mr. Dev in this one. Never click on links. I know cybersecurity. I mean, it's just not a good idea unless it's coming from like a friend of yours. Even then, it's fair to be weary. Man, people ready up. Ducky, what's up? Good luck in the giveaway. Ducky says hello. We talk like adults here, Ducky. I'm just kidding. That guy's hauling a car with his car. That's cool. That looks old as hell too. It's like a super old car. Ducky has her own command. Superman or Batman. I'm not a superhero guy, man. I know that a lot of you guys are, but never really been big into superhero stuff.
Honestly, CP and Pokemon match.
Yeah.
Trash.
The trash, man. I don't want to talk like an adult, says Ducky. Fair enough. The mods are the best. Thanks, mods, says Irish. Dude, yeah, the mods work the same hours that I do, but their job isn't catching Pokemon like I do. They have to deal with all kinds of stuff. So, a huge shout out to the mods for a diligent effort pretty much every day. Any shiny so far? Only one Ducky, one shiny, and we got a interesting looking Regirock before too. I'll show you what I mean by that after. Shiny Lugia good? I mean, it's a cool looking shiny if you like Lugia.
I mean, I prefer Ho-Oh, so.
Yeah, I like Ho-Oh way better. Favorite sports team at least? I'll give you one hint. I like hockey. And they're not in the playoffs, unfortunately. Favorite Pokemon, says Miko Dude? I like Gyarados. I got a tiny shiny Shadow Gyarados a few days ago, and I love him. He's just a beauty. Ducky says interesting.
That's not something you see from field research very often. It's a war turtle. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's in the catch water types. There's actually a couple cool field researchers right now. Catch fire types can give you Charizard, which is awesome. Hey, what's up, Banzuki? The best mods could be found here in this stream as he enters the chat. I just said, Miko, it's Gyarados. How do I enter the giveaway? Look at the pinned comment. Oh, dude. Okay, hold on. I didn't know that I pinned a light goal. My bad. Let me put up that again. Also, we're looking for an 1810.
You went after that shiny Meltan on the weekend or whenever this thing starts?
Yeah, probably will. Okay, I'm going to post the comment in there again. Kristen, thank you for the gift that goes to GG Plays. I had the other window open so I could pin the light goal or the message here again. Thank you again for the nifty gifty. I think that's a double gifting.
Oh, wait, you can also... I forgot you could trade Meltan.
You can, yeah.
So if I get another shiny, maybe I can lucky swap one.
It counts as a special, I think, but here we go. It is not shiny again. Frick, but yeah, there's the instructions. All you gotta do is like the stream, subscribe to the channel, put exclamation mark, enter into the chat. Pick it at the end of the day, but you gotta make sure you put the exclamation mark in front of it because Nightbot registers commands that way, so make sure you do all those steps. Kristen, big thank you again. My bad. I was trying to open like my memo on the chat phone. I missed that for a sec. Whoa, dude, Rachel with a 50. Spreading some love around. So glad to be part of this community. You don't gotta do that. Oh my God. Show some, I can't even speak. Massive love for Rachel with a nifty 50. Glad to have you here. Thanks for choosing to be in the community, number one, and be one of our awesome mods here. Oh my God. Nifty 50 from Rachel, aka Richard. The female woman ordering a coffee in New York, and the guy says, "A coffee for Richard?" That was mind melting that day. Almost as mind melting as the Dono shiny Mankey. Getting a shiny at the same time as Rachel's dropping all the love, the 6-7 jewels too. Thank you very much, Rachel. I seriously do appreciate that. Also, well, I mean, sorry, Rachel, I'm calling you after this one. I wish it was a cooler shiny or Shundo, but it just happened. No, my team is not the Leafs. No. I'd like to see them do well, but they're not the team that's... Not the team that I'm going for. Yeah, you got a shiny? It's the second green shiny of the day. Got a shiny Latios before. Also, Ducky, I meant to show you this. We got the 1738 Regirock. It was actually hilarious. Callie called this.
Or the Hundo?
No, it's just kind of a meme number. Everyone was calling it was going to be that, and it was that. Ducky's having a laugh. Yeah, Reggie's like, hey, what's up, hello? You got 2 Groudons? I got 0 shiny Groudons off of 102 raids, so we're angry about that. I'm just kidding. Nope. No Hundos, no 98s, no 96s, and no shinies. I do have a Shundo Groudon though, so I can't like complain that much, but that still kind of hurts using that many raid passes.
Isn't that the one you ran away from?
It kicked me out of the raid, the Shundo one, and then it let me get back in. It was a remote raid I did from New York, which is nuts to think that I almost lost a Shundo Groudon one day. Not Kyogre, now I feel sad. You got the Minccino? Nice. That's actually a 6 shiny. I'll tell you guys now because the season's done, but I like the Blues. I like the St. Louis Blues. I usually don't say favorite teams because you guys ruin the scores for me and I watch the games late, but they're done for the years. Now I can say, Banzuki with the gifted goes to CeeLo. That's awesome, man. Thank you very much for the gifted, and CeeLo is one of our longtime channel supporters since the early days, so thank you again, man.
Gonna write it down, memorize it, play it next year.
Oh, dude, probably, yeah. I could see it happening. Mr. Wanzuki, thank you again. Also, I still can't believe Rachel, man. That was wild. I feel bad that Rachel did that. Rachel said did it in LA too. Did I miss something between there? Also, what do you want for the next trade, Rachel? We gotta figure that out. Because it's like 14 days now, which I thought it was gonna be a long time before we could trade again. But evidently it's coming up very soon.
Those weekly challenges really help.
Yeah, the weekly challenges definitely help. She hasn't even been in my group though. She was my first remote trade. And we're already almost friends again. I thought that takes like 3 months, doesn't it? I don't know.
Depends on what to do.
Maybe we were in a group together. It went fast. I was gonna say, Rachel, I didn't like. I literally was like, yeah, I'll probably trade you again in like the summer, and then you mentioned that, and I was like, dang. I send Groudon to your location to destroy Dialga? Dialga's not even here though. Dialga's like, yo, what did I do? Speaking of Dialga, we gotta put some more. Yeah, some Canditos in there. Been going through like 1,000 candies a week on Dialga. So not a sustainable pace. Yeah. All my rare candies go to this, or sometimes Palkia.
I feel like most of mine go into power up legendaries.
Bunch of Leggies in here, says Garlic was doing the nails. Doing the nails for the summertime. Well, even though it's not summer, but kind of. Sporkle Blue. We're gonna do Latito up here. And then I'm just gonna walk Daily Incense until raids, because raid hour is at 6, but I want to get some more wild hunting in.
Honestly, I would get the raid passes to do the raids with you, but I'm saving the coins to do more G-Maxes.
The G-Max is way more worth it. I mean, for me, I just raid whatever's around, but if I was budgeting one or the other, the G-Max is 10 times more worth it.
I'm just not allowed to spend money on things.
Well, yeah, if you gotta pick, G-Max way smarter. Way cooler, too. I mean, Zard and Gengar are such cool shinies.
Especially because, like, for some reason, I've always missed the big G-Maxes event. The first one I ever did was small.
Oh, like in the wintertime, right?
Yeah, I missed out on...
Yeah.
I missed out on everything. I was in Alberta for the champ. I was in Windsor for the starters.
Yeah, I'm excited. I already have them, but I love a Shundo of Zard. I actually kind of want to go hard on Blastoise, too. I like Blasty. What's up, Mishy? Yeah, put it all together. So do exclamation mark enter with no space, just to make sure you get in. Good luck in the giveaway, by the way. Spurknell? What's Spurknell? I don't know if that's how you spell it. All right, laddie. Now is the time you get crushed and be a Shundo for once in your life. Once in your stupid life, you flying airplane guy. Spam some Invititos. Parma, do you want these too, or do you just want Tapus? I'll send you one either way. You can ignore it if you want. Hero with 60%. You want to hop in, Jessica? Okay, I got you at the 60-second mark. I can send one. Jasper, thanks for the 2, dude. Appreciate the support as always, man. Show some love for Jasper. Nick says W. Which G-Max are you going to obliterate? All of them, honestly. I'm going to probably... Everyone always wants to do the Zard and the Gengars the most. So I'll do those to accommodate people's raid invites, but I want to do them all, man. Maybe not as much Venusaur, because I already have a Shundo. So, like, I don't know. Joe, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate that.
At what point do you just go for the Shundo or Hundo decks?
I don't know. I only have, I mean, 14 Shundos is a lot, but going for the Shundo decks would be, like, that's a lot of Shundos. Palkia could beat Latios. They're kind of apples and oranges a little bit.
I mean, depending on how many duplicate Hundos you have more than half the decks done. So.
True. A lot of them are duplicate Hundos, though. Like, if I raid things, like, purifiable Latios, I think I have 5 or 6 Latios and 7 Latios Hundos. It's, like, insane. No one's feeling Latios. We can duo this. I mean, it's not too big of a deal. There we go. We got 4. Nice. Wiglet beats Palkia and Latios? Well, only Primal Wiglet, yeah. Primal Wiglet double XL.
Shiny.
The shiny one. All right, here we go. Mr. Dev always hops in the shadow raids. I feel like Dev has a similar palette to what I have for liking things. Coach says, hello, my fellow wood boppers? What does that mean? The bricked up CEO, Callie called him? Bricked up CEO.
Honestly, for, like, just, Owen Sound is such a weird place. The people and the structures. Like,
Yeah,
here,
this...
You got normal neighborhood. Down there, you got
Yeah, that corner is like, I turn on that street sometimes for birds, and I hate going past there. Usually people are just like saying crazy stuff.
Yeah, well, my uncle got lucky enough. He got the big blue house over by the churches.
Oh yeah, nice.
He got the mats.
Yeah, I mean, security, everything's free here though. You can just hang out in the streams. Member is just to be added to the friends list and stuff. But again, speaking of free, hop in the giveaway, man. I'm gonna mention it a few times today for people that are coming and going. Make sure you get in, picking that at the end of today. Do you know when Palkia? It will be back in raids. No idea. Creation says it's my birthday. Happy birthday, dude. Let's get some happy birthdays for Creations.
And you think there's going to be a new puppy that I might be walking soon?
Getting a new dog? What kind?
No, my uncle's dog. I might be walking him. Juno.
What kind is he?
Husky.
That's a big boy.
Yeah.
Doing surprise trades and no shiny? What game? Scarlet and Violet? The time limit for trades is 30 for remotes. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Rachel. I was trying to give, me and Kay are lucky friends or remote friends, but I was going to give her that costume Whooper, and I can't for like 13 days because I caught it from that fashion raid day. And like, I don't know why you got to wait 30 days. So dumb. Can you send me another one to a different Latios? No, this is the only one that was around right now, so if you missed it, I'll have to, if we find one I can, but I can't fly to one or anything. I play the game, of course, legit. Enter the giveaway, do it now, says Banzuki. I mean, it's up to you. I don't really care, but you might as well have a chance to win if you're here. 70% from Cali. Nobody is selling friend codes? Selling friend codes?
I mean, what about selling your games?
I was gonna say, I don't think anyone's selling friend codes. Not too bad, says Cali. Here we go, 2178 is the hundo we're looking for. Jordan, what's up, man? 2120, that's not good. Yeah, not purifiable for either one of us. Could be shiny, though.
I mean, that'd be nice. If only you could use bottle caps. Ooh, FL.
Nice, there you go.
Another one that's 20 kilometers less for the road.
Bricked, I don't know if bricked up is a CEO thing or not. No shiny on this one.
Nope.
Reading coaches' comments, I always have to like proofread them in my brain. How do I join the giveaway? Read the pinned comment. I think someone was just confused on the purpose of membership. Yeah, it's because I can't add everyone in game, right? So I do have the channel supporters because the channel supporters are the reason that I can do this.
Isn't there like 400 friends?
They upped it recently, but even then, it's like so tough to manage. I think most times we have around 600 or 700 members, most of which are not gifted. So that, like those are the ones that I add. It's just very tough. Oh no, it's not Nate.
I suppose you didn't do that on purpose, eh?
No, I did not do it on purpose. Not a hundo. All right, well, raid hours in... It's actually a Latios there, too. I'm going to do that Latios. Might as well. I was going to say, raid hours in 30 minutes. I want to get some bird spawns. New to Pokemon GO, would you say joining raids with streams is a good way to get Pokemon? Well, you don't have to join them through the streams. I mean, like, if you want to join my raids, that's the way to do it. But you could just do them locally with friends. Like, when I started playing just around my local area, hanging out with friends. There's lots of ways to do it, but I would recommend raiding if you can, because raiding gives you lots of XP. It's how you get legendaries. So play the game however you want, but I would say that it's definitely a top tier strategy for getting good stuff. Yeah, there's a Tapu Laddie. Yeah, so Jessica, if you do want a Latios, there is another one. Just remind me when I get there. Also an Abra. Kamala's 69% shiny luck. Kamal's done it. Usually he sends me like the worst luck ever. Let's also check again for hundos and nundos. It's been kind of a rough day for the hundos and nundos. Pace says raiding is cool. Pace, do you even like raiding? How is there no spawns here, by the way?
I got a couple of spawns.
Yeah, I might have to restart the game. I do not see anything at all. Well, let's go to the right. Let's go, yeah. So we don't have to walk past the mess down here. How many Palkias do you have? A lot. I've raided Palkia a considerable amount of times, probably 500-ish times. I don't keep them all, but I still have 88 Palkias, and I have 22 shiny ones. So most of those I'll just probably trade to people eventually.
Pretty sure the Pokemon I've raided the most was that Primal Kyogre during the lead up to Halloween or Unova.
Hey, CeeLo, thanks for chilling, man. Have a good night, dude. Good luck in your walk. Sparse, what's up, man?
Crazy, I got both shinies that day with you and Nate.
Yeah, sometimes I get lucky on those days, sometimes you don't. But the raid days are just fun, because RNG is a little higher with that many raids, I would say.
Also, with the upcoming Shadow Entei raid day 1 in 10.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Hey, thank you for the sub, man. Mando, I'm good. How about you? The stupid VR player. How you been? Feel bad calling you that. It is your name, though. Also, speaking of Entei, which we were a second ago, I do have Entei in the pass. I'm going to grab him after this corner spawn, I think. Sometimes there's a bird up near these Pokestops.
Yeah, it is getting a bit chilly.
Yeah, it usually does in nighttime. It's hard. I'm either too hot or too cold when I grind here.
Never perfect.
When's the G-Max thing? This weekend. So I'll be doing the early remote raids on Friday night from New Zealand. And then I'll be doing my in-person day from 2 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday when the actual event is on. After the next spawn, I'm going to check the grunt and we'll do the raids. Been watching you lately, really love your content. Hey, bro, Red, thanks, man.
Pretty sure the grunt's a poison type, cold and ready to strike.
That's not bad. I like kind of doing them all now, just because they can all shine.
Yeah.
And Tauros there. The boy Tauros. But yeah, bro, Rad, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for watching the streams, and glad to hear you liking what you see. Trying to be productive at college? Thought I'd see what's up.
It's an oddish.
I'm down for Oddish. Oddish is cool. When does the stream end? At the end of the stream. There's no set time. I know everyone just wants to like immediately have me run the giveaway, but we run it at the end of the stream. And the end of the stream happens whenever I feel like it, pretty much. How do you get the hat? The Ray hat you buy in the shop. I think it's still in there. It's like one of the only items I've ever bought in this game for like cosmetic stuff. I don't like to buy outfits.
What about the hammer?
That one was gifted to me. So that was when we still had tickets. The Tink ticket, I forget who bought it for me. One of the awesome members grabbed me that one, and I still use that. Ever done a meetup or something, says Sparsh? Yeah, every time I go to an in-person event. So did a meetup in LA the first time. One recently, did one in New York. I didn't do one in Vancouver because not that many people went to the City Safari.
You ever run into those like kind of like bigger players like Mystic and like the
sometimes.
Gillies and
I see them at every event. And not a shiny. Well, frick.
I always thought it really cool to run into them.
Yeah, pretty much everyone's around. I mean, the big events, everyone's all over the place. How many people on average do you need for G-Max raids? Depends. Typically, I mean, like 30 is probably like the safe amount. If you have really good counters, you could probably do it with 25, 20.
We were getting absolutely destroyed with Snorlax.
Yeah, it really depends, man. Like, if you have a lot of people in there with new accounts trying to use, like, Sobbles, you're just going to get destroyed.
Whoa, hello.
Yeah, oh, nice. Purifiable Oddish. I didn't even check mine.
Wait, that might be purifiable, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it would be.
Oh.
Yeah, cross it this one, I guess. The Pooch. Do I have a Koraidon? No one does. I saw that post online. It's fake, by the way. No one has Koraidon in this game yet. It's a 98? Dang. 20 more should guarantee victory.
Hey.
Is it shiny?
No, you
Oh.
popped up on my Incense.
I was going to say, shiny bronzer's not welcome here.
Perfect, though.
3 of us here so far, says Zoe. I mean, yeah, remoting them is like, I know it's expensive, but if you're just trying to make sure you win one of the raids, usually like the better option just because there is strength in numbers, but I know remoting is expensive and annoying.
I mean, for you, strength in numbers means absolutely nothing with the amount of Pokemon in your account.
Usually, but still, even for me, like I can't solo G-Max, and even we have sometimes lobbies that if they like spam Blast Burn, you still lose. All right, laddie. Raid hour's coming up in 35 minutes, by the way. 25 minutes. Yeah, do what Nightbot says. Enter the giveaway, because by the time we do the giveaway, everyone's like, yo, I missed it. So make sure you hop in now. Last time we did it, everyone's like, yo, I missed it. Watch soccer and football. My favorite team went from 12 points behind to in first. Nice. That's always cool, man. You're cheering for a team that's like out of playoff contention and then they make a big push at the end of the year. My team did that in hockey this year, but they still missed the playoffs by like 4 points, which was very sad. Popped in to say hi to Jay. He's already yelling some crazy stuff. That's usually what he's doing. That's why we like him, kind of. Depends. I think it depends on the game he's playing and who he's playing against. He plays a lot of the side games in Rocket League. Yeah, Jessica, you still want this? That's normal for Jay. What is City Safari? So it's another Pokemon GO event in person. That's how you get the City Safari Eevee. But you don't get a guaranteed shiny one. You get 9 checks total. I was lucky enough to get a shiny in the last one, which was crazy. Okay, I sent you one, Jessica. Do I have Silly Cobra? No, there wasn't any around here, man. I literally could not get one for the decks. But it's all good because Gmax Sanaconda will come to the game, and that's...
I forgot that had a G.
Yeah, I only care about that. It's like going to be the only decent version of it. Harry's asking for a gift from Kay. You guys trying to build up that friendship? Looks like, is that person on your list or is that local?
Yeah,
oh.
And he left. I don't think he knows who you are, so.
Oh, it's fine. We could do it. I don't care. People seem like they're over these or waiting for Raid Hour. Zoe says gonna go for a walk.
I'm actually surprised he left. He's usually up for raids.
All right, sounds good, Zoe. We will see you later on. Hopefully got a good walk. But yeah, this thing is like...
Wow, he joined really last second.
It's very, very easy to duo these. It's just the gems. Especially, too, I have almost a full team of level 50 Dawn Wings. Which is like, yeah.
I'm running Mega or Gengar, so...
Hey, Bebo, what's up? Kay never sends me any gifts, says Kamal. Don't be piling on Kay. I'm bad with gifts, man. I am so bad. I try not to be, but like after I go home and edit videos, I go to sleep, and then I'm like, I didn't send anyone gifts.
It's also just the amount of inventory space that take up in the daily limit.
Yeah, so you gotta like send the gifts and then collect new ones. It's a huge pain to do 500 gifts a day. I think you can only do up to 140 cents or something. I forget what it is.
You can only open like 30.
Yeah, it's rough. But yeah, we're smacking this thing, even with, I guess we have 4 now.
Yeah. Honestly, like, they did Ghastly, okay. They did Haunter, horrible. They did Gengar, actually, like, they killed the shiny. Then they gave them white shinies for Gmax and Mega.
Yeah, the Mega and Gmax look really cool. I think the Mega for Gengar is definitely the best, but the Gmax one's nice too.
Yeah, well,
the design for it.
I'd love to get that shiny just to lucky trade and swap.
Sebi, thanks for the sub, man. Welcome in. I'm the first to say you're safer raiding than waiting for gifts. Yeah, okay, that's kind of how I am. I mean, like, I always recommend to people, like, if you're in the stream, I can send you a gift just to remind me, you know, it's not a huge deal. But I try to send them at night. I just usually forget, man. Also, there's another good trick you can do if you type in interactable in the search bar. You can see which friends you have and haven't already got friendship points with. So you could put that in to make it quicker. But yeah, in my case, it's still kind of time consuming. Yo, this better be a good one. It's a valiant effort with a couple players in here.
Especially considering both the ones that joined one was 39, one was 42.
Hopefully something good. 2160 and up is purifiable. Some in the 50s are, but unlikely. Prefer Shundo Mega Gengar or Shundo Blastoise? Blastoise doesn't have the coolest shiny, but I love Blasty as a Pokemon. 2031. 21 what?
I didn't see it.
2160 and up would be it.
I didn't see what it was. I just saw the 21.
Hopefully you got a good one. Mine is trash.
It's moving too fast.
Mine is trash, not shiny. What's he got? He gets... No. These are still cool, though. I always like the option of them potentially being purifiable. How do you know if you won the giveaway? Well, you just listen to the stream back. I mean, the streams are all posted after like, they're not live anymore, so just come back and check them out.
Okay, well, I'm probably going to head home. I got to deal with dogs.
All right, man. Good seeing you. Have a good night. We got another 20 minutes until raid hour, so let's see if we can get potentially a bird to pop up in the meantime. We still have not seen a bird yet today, which is wild. She sent me a gift, says Kamal. Yeah, let me restart. There should be spawns here. I think we're spawn locked right now. Something's fishy, and I don't like it. I'm waiting for Pokemon GO to be like, yeah, we're going to lock you out of the game now. Dude, for real? Don't do it. I literally was just kidding right there. And the game's like, yeah. You worry about that when you win, GOAT. I'll make sure you get looked after. We've had multiple winners already. They all got their stuff. All you got to do is try to win. Nice. Yeah, look at the spawns. I was going to say, there should be stuff here. I knew it was spawn locked. This game, man, they need to do a complete overhaul. Favorite animal? I love dogs. And if you mean wild animals, I think crocodiles and alligators are sick, man. I don't know why. Something's fishy and it's your buddy. Gary is a little fishy, isn't he? You like raccoons? Yo, I respect that. Raccoon is a pick that I didn't expect. Also, I have way too much Dialga on. That's not good. Gonna waste a bit of Dialga today. It's a trap. Don't look at the DM from Harry. What's Harry sending around? Yo, the birds only have 20 minutes to pop up. Do we think we get one today or think that it's one of those birdless days? Because by the time Raid Hour is here, that'll be a full 3-hour daily incense. Raccoons and pigeons are underrated? Why pigeons? Pigeons is a funny pick. Speaking of that, we have Pidgey, which I think is based off of a Spearow, actually, isn't it? Gift sent, lad, says Kay. Kay is like, my goodness, I come here to take a load off. These guys are peppering me for gifts right now. Her name is Malachi, and she's a royal python. That's kind of mesmerizing. I like the name. I might have even said it wrong, but I like the name. There's already raids beforehand, but I think we should wait till Raid Hour. I think that's a smarter play. Also, I'll show it one more time for anyone that's watching with sound off. Go do all the steps, man. That is how you enter the giveaway. Like the stream, subscribe to the channel, put exclamation mark enter in to the chat. Because again, 1,250 POKECOINS are getting given away today, and you gotta enter before the stream is done. So fair warning, leave that up for another second or so. I was hoping we come back to like a multi here, but we did not. Mr. Stunfisk. Please tell me there's more than just Tapu's. Well, Tapu's the legendary right now. There's also like Latios is around for the month, but the legendary right now is Tapu. Yeah, there's a Drampa raid up there. You want to do Drampa? Why am I oddly down for Drampa? You know what? I'm going to do Drampa. Such a weird Pokemon, but it's actually one that I think I had to trade to get the shiny for. Dramp, yeah. Yeah, Garlic gave me that. Pretty cool shiny. I wanted the Dynamax one, but it just never happened for me. Logue says no! You don't like the Tapus? I mean, that's kind of fair enough. I fully understand that. Mr. Sobble over here. Sobble should be having a calm day later this year, I would think. It's the last Gen 8 starter we don't have. You got a Dynamax shiny? Nice. You think Drampa's gonna be shiny? Well, dude, I played the 1 in 10 raid day for it 2 Aprils ago. It actually fell on, I think, Easter. And I didn't get a shiny. It was like 30 raids I did for no shiny, so it kind of would make sense if they hooked me up with one now. Take a Drampa? Okay, let's do it. Yeah, Drampa's kind of sick, Kristen. I don't know. Compared to what's around right now, I think we'll take them. Yo, the spawns are weird. Look at that. Natu just respawned after I already caught him. Who are the raids going on? I just showed them. Latios, Tapu. Take Pokemon from my childhood. Everything else after that sucks. Yeah. I feel like that was a lot of stuff. I'm a big Gen 1 guy, right? So I don't hate all the other gens, but a lot of like the middle gens and later gens don't do it for me. Just not as cool. Fido, the Dough Dog. I need one more of these guys to finish the family. Guess who's back? Back again. Is it Slim Shady? Because I'm pretty sure I was supposed to tell someone if that happens. How are they going? I haven't pulled any shinies from the Tapu raids, but I did get a Latios today. It's been kind of a slower day for shiny luck. I do the same routine every day, and some days, like yesterday, we got all these. This is all from one day yesterday. And today we only have 2, so you gotta stick to the plan, and some days you get lucky and some days you don't. But the only way to have constant success is just to keep trying. Gotta take the good days, take the bad days. One more spawn, then it's Drampa time. And bird. That is a ground hot dog. Gross. There's a tattoo place here. I didn't know that. I stand in front of this place raiding all the time, and I did not know that this is a tattoo place. I gotta stop in there and get a tattoo on my Wiglet, or of my Wiglet. Something to do with the Wiglet's gonna happen. All right, Drampa's up close and personal. A dirt wiener? That's pretty much what he is. Let's get Kurton up in there. You guys can snipe if you want to. Also, why is the game running this poorly? I just restarted 10 seconds ago. That is driving me nuts. Like, the game is very, very tough to focus on and play if you're trying to not have to restart every 3 seconds. New Elvis song dropped. Ain't nothing but a ground dog, says Callie. That is excellent. We have to promote Callie for that one alone. That is some A+ work right there. Would you get a Pokemon tattoo? I'd get Empoleon. Maybe. I think like a shiny Umbreon would be cool. Shiny Gyarados. I am a blank slate right now. I've never got a tattoo. Had to restart, but I'm in. Oh, you're good. I was going to keep it open for a sec anyways. Yeah, I don't know. I've always debated getting tattoos, but like for me, it would have to really mean something special. I know some people just get them like for funsies. Like, I'm not bored on the weekend, get a tattoo. For me, if I were to do it, I'd have to like make sure it's like the right thing type deal. Are you gonna go to one of the sponsored baseball games? Whoa. What just happened there? They're not in Canada, so I would, but I'd have to travel to the United States to do those. Let's get our first tats together. 2-for-1 deal, says Kristen. Is that how it works? We just go in there and be like, hi, we heard there's 2 for the price of 1. If we could just get one of those, the 2 for onesies, we'll pick that up. Bronzor tattoo at 100K. Bronzor at 100K would be wild. I plan mine for years in advance. No sponsored Jays game? I don't think so, no. Holy skeet, says Harry. Dude, that guy, like, I almost witnessed the craziest car accident. I couldn't look away. People, all I can smell now is like exhaust and rubber too. Hey Leo, what's up, man? This would actually be big. Here we go. Tell me why, you Drampa. You elderly grandfather guy. That kind of is a redundant statement. Elderly grandfathers. Grandfathers are always elderly, aren't they? Most of the time. Shiny Mudkip? And a shiny from a company? What? What's a shiny from a company? Get a Nike sponsored shiny? Get the swoosh? Also, speaking of Nike symbols, and it's not really that at all. I don't know, it's a terrible segue into this, but I kind of think that I should get a best buddied unknown B. Eventually get a T as well, but like, it's actually almost a Shundo. That'd be a pretty sick best buddy to have. I feel like we owe it to ourselves to have this in the account. I would be remiss not having that. First Entei is XL, but it's the floor? Callie, that's wild. Yo, Krista with the 2 says thanks for the shiny. Nice. I'm so glad you got the shiny. That was worth the restart of the app for. Thank you very much for the 2 as well, but very glad you got the crispy shiny. Show some love for Kurton. W Conkeldurr. Yo, I'm gonna reset the streaming software here in a sec. So it's gonna say that it like lags for a second for you guys. Make sure you go to live. Just because I want to restart it before the raid hour, and we're gonna check my Entei here in a second too. So give me 1 sec. After the next spawn, I'm gonna reset it. I mean, unless it's like a bird. This little crossing here, we used to see birds like kind of frequently. I haven't seen anything yet. And it's a young goose. Okay, let me reset. Okay, should be fine now. Make sure you go to live whenever you do see this, but yeah, looks like it's fine now. I just like to reset it every now and then. Otherwise, it starts to have like weird glitch issues. If I win, please let me know. Bye. Okay. Yep, that sounds good. We got the Whalmer. Let's check this Entei, man. Let's check it. I think that's the only cool thing that was in here for encounters. Until I buy the other side, which I am going to do because I want the trinket. There's a Druddig in there. That's kind of cool. All right, here we go. Let's see it. Come on. Not a shiny one. The 1916. Yo, what is going on? You hear the burnout beside me there? Dude just doing a casual burnout. So you want a 1980 for that. I know because we did get it way back when. Hey, Hack, what's up, man? Kind of want to catch this guy. Is there more Regirock? There is, but we already did them today. I'm about to do Raid Hour for Tapu. When's the last time you caught a G-Bird? Last week. So we actually know, it was like less than 7 days ago. This caught on the 16th. It's the 22nd today. That was caught on the 16th as well. So I caught 2 of these birds like a week ago. I see birds like every day though. Am I at a car meet? No, Roberto, this is just like crazy drunken people driving around everywhere. Let's get this to 300 likes, says Irish. Yeah, I mean, definitely hop in the giveaway too, guys. Make sure you jump in. Also, this is War Turtle, which is cool. I'll make sure we catch him so we can get the next encounter, which is another catch water types. The water types. It was a busy bee, says Rachel. A bee that is, it's got a lot of tasks. Lots of stuff to do. Yeah, if there's any issues, back into the stream, come back in. It seems like when I reset it, people complain that there's issues. But only some people. Come on. Big Man Blastoise. Would have been an awesome shiny. Dang it. Alright, there's always next time. I like that these quests are just around and they're free, right? Don't have to wait for an event. You can just find those. We have 9 minutes until Raid Hour, so let's go get into a good position around some gyms. Close to best buddy in your shiny shadow Darkrai. Cool, man. I'm not a huge Darkrai fan. I understand the lure for him, but like, not a huge fan myself. I do like the shiny shadow one I got from Wild Area though. With the background, that one was kind of cool. Power up, no. Catch 7 species, sure. I might run the Go Plus while we're doing Raid Hour. Yeah, we may as well. I think we'll run the Go Plus, because otherwise I can't catch spawns and be in raids at the same time, and I usually walk, like while we're doing stuff. Banzuki says, I just complain. Maester Dusky. Yeah, I think this one can be Magikarp, it can be Stuffle, it could also be... Man, what was the other one? I'm forgetting right now. There's 3 things I believe in that catch 7 different species. But obviously the one we want the most is the fish. You want the shiny of the War Turtle? I don't know what the odds would be from that research. I'm guessing slightly boosted. Psyduck. Okay, I didn't think he was in there. That was not the next guess I was going to make. Okay, might as well just start running the Tapus now, I guess. We can run this one before Raid Hour. All the gyms here are going to reset. Yeah, at least the ones down by the water don't have a raid. Sometimes on Raid Hours, they'll start early, and then it, like, screws up the rhythm. Do you have a Tyrantrum? I do. I do have Tyrantrum. Oh, yeah, let's hop in on this guy. Why is there no transcript? I can't understand you with that thick accent. I think the audio get messed up for some people. I can always tell when I reset it if it drops a ton, and that's exactly what it's done. So yeah, if it's messed up for you guys, just back out of the stream, come back in. I might reset it again. Maybe it's messed, I don't know. There's always got to be something wrong with it though. Let's hop in on Z-Sky. Getting an early start. And I can't believe we haven't pulled a shiny from these yet. Like going back now all the way to the 102 Groudon raids. Still no shiny from these is crazy. Why don't you tell everyone about bagged milk? Yeah, we have milk bags here. They sell milk like in cartons sometimes, but it's mainly in milk bags, which is insane. Well, yeah, let me reset this again, guys, because I think there's something wrong. Hold on. Okay, looks like it came back quicker this time, I think. Yeah, that's better. It's like a way shorter delay now. I think if I do that reset in an area with bad network, I think it causes people issues. I can always tell, because the numbers go way down, and that's probably why. 5 people, noise. I think we have all the hearts we need on the Gare Bear, but let's put them back in. How many shiny Groudons do I have? We have 16. I've been trading these away recently. I have a Shundo in here too, but I've been trading a couple of them away here and there. All right, let's get it. So we at least got 1 hour left because of the Raid Hour. So again, I'm going to mention it a couple times during this hour. Make sure you guys hop in today's giveaway. It ends at the end of the stream And you might as well enter, man. Honestly, you might as well try to win some free coins. So hop on into the giveaway. Because people were like messaging me last time, like, oh, I missed it, and commenting at the end they missed it. So get in before it's too late. No shiny? What do you mean, chicken? You don't think it's going to be shiny? I think that we're getting one on this raid hour, which if we go back, Zamazenta, Zacian raid hour, I got none. I got no Kyogres on raid hour or Groudon. So that's 4 raid hours in a row that I've been skunked on. I feel like we're going to get this one. I honestly feel like we're at least going to get one here. Hey, Bozo, what's up, man? ZJK, good to see you, dude. I don't think shiny, but 3 on raid hour, says Chicken. 3? You know what's insane? I've been still getting shiny Latios, like, pretty much 1 per day. But for some reason, like, the non-shadow legendaries just don't shine. It's, like, really bizarre. Irish, I could see that too, man. Like, with this bad of a streak, I could see a Shundo. I might Primal Groudon for the last hour. I think that might be the play. He's weather boosted right now, obviously from sun boosting ground. And if we get some smaller lobbies, which I could see happening for Tapu, might be better to have a behemoth. So Nightbot picks a Jasper. Nightbot takes all the names. Like when you enter the giveaway and you put exclamation mark enter in, Nightbot takes the names and then Nightbot picks it. Because Nightbot is an AI, so like it's the most fair way if it does it. That way it's not me looking at the entries and picking, because that wouldn't be fair. But Nightbot does all the picking for it. And here we go, come on. No shiny on Tapu in a 1771. He's teasing us, man. Nightbot, that's not good. Honestly, there's another way you can do it too, where you take like the names, like Nightbot still collects the names, and you can take them and like paste them into a wheel. But the problem is, if you have like a gazillion people going in on a wheel, it's like really messy to copy and paste, and I'd be worried it would like cut people off. So I just like Nightbot picking because it's cleaner and more efficient, and actually more accurate too. I think it does a better job. If it were a 1738, it would have shined. I'm going to run away from him. So these are going to come in 3 minutes. But I'm going to try to get a bit of walking in the meantime, see if we can entice a Galarian Bird. And also, let's go in and primal up our Shundonius Maximus. Our biggest boy. This is such a good Shundo to have. I mean, it goes without saying, but I use this thing so often. And if you do have a good one of these, the legacy moves are 100% worth it. Both of them. P-Blade's more so, but I think that Fire Blast is such a good one to have too. Wheels are rigged, says Irish. I don't think they're rigged. I think that if there's too many names, it becomes very tough to copy and paste. Because I think there's a copy and paste limit, and I'd be doing all this from phone, right? Where Nightbot, being an actual, obviously a bot itself, does a little bit better of a job of making sure all the names are included. All the giveaways we've run so far have been very smooth. Nightbot actually did a good job on them. Gotta feed my buddy again, too. P-Blades? That's exactly what it is P-Blades. Yeah, Flamingo, hop in. It's in the pinned comment, the instructions. So all you gotta do is like the stream, subscribe to the channel, which I'm sure you've already done, and then put exclamation mark enter into the chat. You know, Geodude? Wheels I use are definitely patternized. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing... I don't know, I'm just saying, that's another way to do it. That is not the way that we do it, though. Mr. Venonat. Getting some invites for Tapus now, of course. I'm sure that's what's happening. I went to other live streams. What are you talking about? Well, no, I reset it, so... I don't know, you gotta reset it, man. If no one else is lagging and it's only you, then it's probably on your end, logically speaking. Okay, man. We got 1 minute, so I'm gonna walk back to those gyms now. I just wanted to get some spawns in here. RJ, what's up, dude? What moveset is best for Dynamax Gigalith? I think there only is one moveset for it. Yeah, Smackdown Rock Slide is what I'm using. So that's probably what I'm going to use against Zard, I think. I mean, G-Max and Teleon might be better. This hits for double, though, you know what I mean? Because Rock is good against Flying and Fire. I'd have to look and see. Generally, I err on the side of doing G-Max counters, but that one might be an exception. We're going to start with this gym here. Should flip in like 20 seconds. How many shiny birds do I have? 18. For the birds, I have 44 total, and then of those ones, there's 18 shinies. Which is cool. But yeah, it is 6 o'clock. This should be flipping over now. Understood. Yeah, hopefully it's fine. Like I said, try to reset YouTube maybe. I don't know. I love your sarcasm. I don't try to be sarcastic, but sometimes people say sometimes things to me that are not very kind, so I try to match the energy, that's all. Giga slightly outdoes it. Okay, our last spot off the daily is going to be the Carablast. Let's hop on in. Just wanted to give it one more. Is that a Hundo Gyarados? No, it's a tiny, shiny Shadow Gyarados, though. Which is, I mean, like, that's pretty rare. So that's kind of why I've been going with him. Don't mention gyms around me. You know I'm a grabber? Don't mention gyms around me. You know I'm a grabber. What's that mean? You like the gyms? I got my first Moltres yesterday. Well, a shiny one or just a regular? Either way, congrats. British Isle brother, says Parma. It's midnight here. Oh, yeah, I guess for you guys. Dude, the time changes are pretty crazy. Time zones, I should say. BT likes gyms like the YMCA. Well, Lunch, I've heard it's fun to stay at the YMCA. And there's like a little horn bit in between, and then it replays again. If you work, then you'll... If you win, rather, Flamingo, then you'll see. It's different depending on which country you live in, but you guys know me. You know that I'll make sure you get hooked up. We've already had multiple giveaway winners this week alone that have all got their coins, all been happy, so. Pretty much we run the giveaway at the end of the stream. I just can't answer specifics because people are asking me like literally 1,000 questions on like every technicality of what could happen in a giveaway, but it's very simple. It just picks a name and the winner wins. That's all. Saw 2 birds today and caught nothing. Dang. Garlic won't be happy if you walk in singing Village People songs. Banzuki says 1,000 questions. I don't mind answering the questions, but like, you guys know me. I mean, I literally spent the other night like an hour trying to make sure the person that won got their stuff and knew how to use it properly. Like, I think you guys probably know by now that I'm very genuine. I would not offer a giveaway of this proportion and try to go back on my word. So it's just, yeah, we can't go through 1,000 questions on hypotheticals. But if you do win, then you get in contact with me and I make sure you get hooked up. If I pass away, does it go to my wife, says Lunch? I mean, that was the kind of questions I was getting before, yeah. Stuff like that. But yeah, they've gone very smooth so far, man. I mean, like I said, both winners contacted me within the night itself and got their stuff. Trying to solo? I could. If no one wants to do these, I could. If I win but an eagle comes and steals my phone, what happens? Well, the eagle would get it based off of state laws. So yeah, it would go to the eagle then, Callie. Or the eagle's next of kin. That's another option that could happen too. I don't know if you can solo this though, man. I could try after, but I don't know. Because yeah, like I'm trying to think, the last time this came out, we didn't have sunny weather boost. That would help for Groudon though, right? Especially the primal, maybe. How much win would a Windchuck win if a Windchuck could win a giveaway? See, that's a good question there. We got to have a frequently asked questions. A whole website referred to for the giveaways. It's 1778. Not too good. If I win but get crushed by a tank, yeah, the tank would then get the coins. You're right. That's exactly how it works. And we have no shiny on this one either. Everyone calling the shinies on all these were wrong. No, Lunch, you're good, man. Like I said, they've all gone very, very smooth so far, so hopefully we can just keep them that way. Also, this is Tortuga, the turtle man. Well, let's hop in on the other ones. Got a huge lit, and also the daily incense, I didn't mean it to be this way, but it's still technically going for another 14 minutes. So we might be able to get some spawns in between. Did a horse pass me, says Shanny? No, I don't think it was a horse. It was a guy on a skateboard being pulled by dogs. So yeah, I mean, I don't even bat an eye at crazy stuff anymore. It was literally like a dog sled but it was a guy with a skateboard, so yeah. Canada is just a lawless wasteland. A haunt? It could have been a haunt. Alright, let's hop in on Zeus one. It's a Lillipup. I waited all that time for this? Just another day in Canada? That's what I mean. Like, Nick, as I'm reading, or as I'm saying that sentence, I'm like, yo, am I really telling you guys about a guy being pulled on a skateboard by dogs right now? But that's where we're at. That's where we've reached in Canada. Kinda sounds like a horse, says Chaney. I guess so, right? With the wheels and stuff. I guess it would. Sweet, the 3-piece McNugget meal. Yeah, the Tapus, I mean, like I said before, I know some people do like these shinies, but I'm not very surprised that we don't have, like, these monstrous 12-person lobbies and stuff going in for these. If this is a shiny, I can see the future. If this is a shiny and you're calling it, you gotta give me some lottery ticket winning numbers then. What's the craziest thing I've seen? I mean, I've seen a lot of crazy things in my day. I couldn't put my finger on just one of them. And most of them I probably couldn't say on the streams either, if I'm being honest. Do you see the Drake ice blocks in Canada? No, what is that? He's like selling blocks or making them or something? I did not see or hear that. Fire Punch gives Groudon access to a bait move for PvP, says Nature. Yeah, no, it actually is very good. I mean, just in general, I think it's good for grunts too, like, because Groudon's kind of slow, but I use him against grunts and leaders, and Fire Punch is just really good for melting shields. So totally agree. Should I let the dog out of the toilet? Hope that's not for real, man. Don't be abusing any doggos. That doesn't sound good. Moose fights in Canada are crazy to listen and watch. We don't really have too many around here, I don't think. I think they're like a little bit up north from where I am. Moose fights. Yeah, I don't know, Benny. I don't know if you'd like it or not. It's an acquired taste. Trying to get a shiny Mudkip, says Danielle. Moosefights.com, says Banzuki. That's definitely, it's a .ca. It's a Canadian domain name. Had to attend to something at home, but I'm back. Hopefully everything's all good. Hopefully you're all good, Kurton. Gary says, thanks everyone using Elite TM for Fire Punch. Yeah, man, it's worth it. Especially, like, I wouldn't say go around doing it to all your Groudons, but if you have one like me, if you have a Hundo or a Shundo, or like a Shiny 98 or something like that, like something you use all the time, invest. You will not be upset. Because, yeah, this thing is, it's just so useful. I still am going right now with the P-Blades, right, because it's an electric type, but like we said before, bait move and grunts and stuff is amazing. I hope you get a Shundo Tapu, says Caleb. Thanks, man. Mason, welcome back. Found a porcupine that you named Bieber? A porcupine you named Justin Bieber? Does he look like a porcupine? Is that the joke? Have seen hippos fight at Walmart, says Banzuki. I don't know. Were you doing some max battles that day, Banzuki? Maybe you had a couple of max mushrooms? Maybe it looked like hippos. But was it? I don't know. I don't know. Solo, what's up, dude?
Okay, guys, keep going.
End of the stream, GG. All right, here we go. 1810 is the Hundo we're looking for. What do we got? It is 1764. Yikes. Trying to think of some crazy encounters I've had. I mean, they should slap you in the face. If they're your craziest, I'm sure you wouldn't forget. Also, oh my goodness. Yo, this is crazy. Absolutely insane that we have this many raids. I mean, going back to Groudon, literally well over 100 legendary raids since one shined. Like, I don't know, man. For anyone who tells me how lucky I am all the time, this is some proof that it's a lot of times the opposite. I would have liked to get a better, like, more Groudons. This guy I don't care as much. Not be playing the lotto anytime soon? Want to hear the time a dodgy lady tried to kidnap me? What? I don't know if that's stream friendly. Streamer luck, says Banzuki. Let's hop into Zeus one, which I think I probably have to walk over here for. Hey, good night, Shanny. Thanks for hanging out today. I know it's late for you, so I appreciate you being here so late for these. That one actually just spawned, and let's do this one. Sylarb, what's up? What's his code? He can't give you his code. He also reads the chat, so hi. But yeah, I can't give you my code, man. Appreciate you being here, but I can't do that. Sweet, get the whole team of the ground boys in here. Use a normal raspberry when catching, then use a golden one. Why? Why would I do that? Any good IVs? Parma, not even one. No, none of them have been over 1,800 today. They've all been pretty bad. Any good finds today? I got a shiny Shadow Latios. We had a shiny Mankey. It hasn't been the most crazy day yet. Hopefully we're building up for some good luck. Chicken says 300 likes. Let's go, man. Man, speaking of likes, make sure you guys hop in the giveaway. So literally all you gotta do is hit 2 free buttons. Make sure you've liked the stream. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And last but not least, put ! enter in the chat. I mean, I don't think I've seen any other streams giving away literally free money. So go ahead and do that. All you gotta do is hit buttons. I think that's a pretty good way to enter. All right, Jasper, see you, man. Thanks for hanging out today. How about Gary? What do you mean? Just going on a walk. It was foggy. She had a baby crib. Asked me for some directions. Oh my God, dude. Yeah, that sounds horrifying, Benny. That sounds wild. Sweet. There we go. Any tips on being a gaming YouTuber? I mean, just gotta do your thing, man. I mean, I never really, when I started, like, went around trying to, like, find the secret sauce. I just did my own thing. So make videos, try your best. Do your own thing, man, honestly. I don't think that, like, taking advice from other people is even a good call, because everyone does their things their own way. And if you think about channels that you like on YouTube, you probably like them because they're different than other channels, right? So, I don't know, man. Again, I don't really coach people on YouTube. I just do my own thing, but the best way to start is to start. Start making videos, do your own thing. Put in the work. Hey, Yucky, what's up? Usually prefer to save golden raspberries for defending gyms? Yeah, I don't really care about the defending gyms too much. I mean, I deleted 1,200 golden raspberries yesterday. I raid like 400 times a week sometimes, so I mean, like, I don't really have to strategize too much what to do with my golden raspberries. Yeah, Benny, that sounds terrifying, man. Any tips on being handsome influencer? Says Banzuki. I mean, you pretty much have half of it down. I'll let you guess which half. Banzuki has perfected half of that already. But I'm not going to say which half. You can lead a Banzuki to water, but you can't make him drink. All right, let's see. 400's crazy? Defending gyms is pointless? I mean, if you buy coins in the game, yeah. I still defend gyms. If a gym's open, I'll pop in, but I'm not going to sit there and mow down gyms. I don't find that fun. I watch because he's the friendliest, says Parma. Hey, I appreciate that. Appreciate you guys being here and watching the streams. Also, not shiny as well. 1754. Use a lucky charm. Like the cereal? Or is there something else I don't know about? No, Banzuki, you're that part. You guessed the wrong half. I can't believe that you guessed the wrong half. I thought it was obvious. I couldn't do... I appreciate the offer for that, J-Les. I can't do it that way because essentially, like, having people sponsor the giveaways I couldn't do from Super Chats. Just because they tax me on them, they do fees. I don't see that money until, like, 45-ish days after. So I appreciate the offer, but I couldn't do them that way. Because YouTube's got a bunch of behind-the-scenes stuff. But thanks for the offer, man. But we're pretty much doing them almost on a daily basis, so I'll make sure we take care of the giveaways and stuff. Right, here we go. Done so many raids in the past. Now I'm broke. What's the best way to get max potions in any potion, for that matter, free to play? Rocket battles. I think if you do rocket leaders, you can get max potions, I think. That's how I get a lot of them, I think. Obviously, use your free raid pass per day still. You still get some potions for beating the raids. Other than that, I guess spinning stops. Yeah, potions can be kind of tough. I never worry about those, but again, it's mainly from raids. I think that's why. Max revives? Yeah, that might be the one you get from rockets. I don't know, man. I am lucky that I don't really worry about those too much, but again, I think it's just a result of raiding all the time, right? I think that's one of the main reasons why. But yeah, I mean, it is kind of tough. I remember when I was like a lower level, not doing too many raids, I was always looking for potions, revives, and stuff, and it's a huge pain because you have like most of your mons in your inventory are just fainted. So it is a struggle. All right, 6 of us going in. Yeah, do you want to end of the stream? Yep. So again, the streams are posted after they're not live anymore. They do go up on my channel. If you really wanted to make sure you go back, watch the end of the stream, just hear the name that comes up. You can probably watch the stream back with live chat replay on too, so you can see what Nightbot puts there. There's a lot of ways you can go and check it. Lots and lots of ways. So low on golden raspberries. Raid's the only way to get them. Yeah, pretty much. There is the odd field research task, Parma, like now and then, but it gives you 1. Like it's like earn 10,000 XP for 1 golden raspberry. So it's still kind of worth it to do them, I guess, but essentially raids is the way to get it. There's a band playing up here. I hope we don't get copyrighted. It does not look like a very professional band up here, though. I don't know what's happening. How long does Primal go for? It stays for 8 hours. He actually draws the winner at the beginning of the stream, says Callie. No, yeah, always at the end. 1734. I thought that said 1738. Loud sentences, says Banzuki. Yeah, exactly. So, do you like loud sentences? And shinies? Because I don't know what a shiny even looks like anymore. I have forgotten. Yo, is my account actually like turned off for shinies, man? First Koko Raid was a 98 functional hundo. Might as well shine. Dang, man, I wish it did. Yo, Tyler, I don't know. Like, would you even max that? I have a hundo of this from like many moons ago, and I never did anything with it. I'm kind of debating it. I don't know. Still got copyrighted for that kid impersonating Michael Jackson. Yo, it was actually Pace. It was Justin Bieber. Dude, some guy was playing the sitar, like that crazy instrument of Despacito, and Justin Bieber sent me a copyright. It was like actually insane, man. He must have like really good AI scanning or like a team of lawyers that look for it. But all I had to do was go in and chop that piece of the video that like that song was on out of there. Otherwise, dude, they sent like a full form on there, essentially saying like I had to give him the profits from the video, which is cuckoo bananas. Justin Bieber does not own Despacito. That was what it was from, though. It was literally on his behalf. I know that's a collaboration song, but still, it was on his behalf. And I was in LA, and I was just like, yo, are we for real right now? I went home to like edit the short. There's like a big notice on my YouTube, and I'm like, really? But it was all good. Bieber's hurting for cash. It wasn't even his song, though. I mean, like, it technically was, but it wasn't like a replay of it. It was like some dude playing it on the sitar. Okay, well, let's hop in here. I don't want to walk past these kids playing music over there, man. It's like some like death metal teenage kids with long hair. They're like, yeah, feelings. They have like long hair, and school's really tough and stuff, and their mom didn't let them go to the party, and they're like, we gotta make a song about this, bro. They're like those kind of kids, so I want to go this way. That sounds petty. Loser JB. I was obsessed with Justin Bieber when I was 13. We're gonna walk the other way because I don't want to go past these kids. All right, the 5-piece. Mom wouldn't let them get a new Xbox. Yeah, no one knows what it's like to be in grade 9, man. No one understands what kind of pain that is, bro. This is deep. I feel bad. I'm making fun of a lot of people here right now, but I don't care. 9%? Exactly, Callie. You nailed it. It will be the Noit. I think we have enough time to get in one more of these before these reset. I believe so. Also, man, it's so nice not having rain and snow. Like, really hope the weather in Canada can continue like this. It makes my life so much easier to do these grinds for hours and hours when I'm not getting wet and snowed on and wearing mittens and hats and coats and stuff. High school is a serious thing. It is. Yep. These problems matter. 100 P. Can confirm. That's the raid hour, Charles. Yeah. So I don't decide. I don't say, yo, I love Tapus and I'm only doing those on account of my love. Pokemon Go decides. They have decided. I just raid what's around. Nature's Madness is a strong move. Yeah, dude, Tyler, if it ever gets a fast move, like a very fast move, I think it could be pretty good, like, overall. But I don't know. Beebs doesn't make the top 100 Canadians. There's not too many remarkable Canadians. I mean, there's me, there's Garlic. Other than that, I don't know any, really. Like, trying to think. Yeah, I don't know. There's not a long list. All right, here we go. Drop a like for some shiny luck. 1810 is the hundo. That's a weird-looking bird egg beside me. It was like a cracked shell, and it was blue. What kind of a bird comes out of a blue egg? What kind of them hatches out of the daily 1 kilometer egg? All right, let's see, please. Still no shiny on these. Oh my god. Yeah, there's at least 100 Banzuki. They're somewhere. Isn't lunch Canadian? Yeah, we said good ones, though, like top. We didn't just say ones that live here. Blue egg equals Robin. Oh, Christopher Robin, who's bobbing for nobbins? He fell out of the tree. That's not good. That's not good. Yeah, the egg was cracked, so unless he just, like, hatched out of the 1 kilometer egg and he's living his bird life, I think he might have fell out of a tree and then got ate or something. If those blue eggs in the summer, the spring and the summer, looks pretty cool though, man. How many 5-star legendaries in a row? Yeah, it's close to 120, Parma. Not quite. It's like closer to 110, I think. But it's not been good. It's been a long streak. Double Drowsy. The double Drowse. Daily Incense has concluded. Alright, let's hop on into this one. They're starting to do more screaming music now, which is nice. Me and Lunch came out of the same egg. That explains a lot, Coach. That explains... Yeah, I know everything now. Parma says, I'm in shock. Yeah, this has been crazy, hasn't it? Dan would come in at number 100? 100 on the worst list, yeah. You caught him? Saw a squirrel and a bird fighting and Pokemon music was playing in my head? Yo, I saw a squirrel one time go into a bird's nest. He hammer-fisted the egg, like cracked it open, and then held up the egg with his little claws and started chugging the egg, like drinking it. Just a savage squirrel that just went and chugged down a full baby and then just kept living his life after. Like, squirrels are savages, dude. Absolutely crazy. Right, 6 people. Let's go. Hundo Chansey. Oh, that's cool. Take the Hundo Chanseys. All right, let's go. 9 people. Dang, that's a pretty big lobby for these. Not too bad for once. The happy chair. Did you know seagulls are savages? Yeah, seagulls mainly survive off of beach French fries. I think that makes up most of their diet. Wow, that's the biggest lobby we've had for Tapus. Saw a video of a seagull eat an entire rat before. Must have been hungry, man. Keto, what's up? Nathan says Squovit versus Pidgey. Yeah, I guess exactly what that is. Also, ew, what is this here? Dude, the stuff I'm finding on the ground today is complete yuck, man. Remember a day I was at the beach, my team was little, a seagull tried to steal us food, and my ma'am punched it. I've seen some crazy seagull attacks. They get pretty brazen at the beach, man. They really do not care. Wingle versus Pidgey? They usually actually come around this area quite a bit. Like, in the summertime, I see a lot more of them. Still haven't gotten a Mudkip. They're violent fellas. Their main source of nutrients is cigarette butts. Dude, Armored Mewtwo, I literally saw this hillbilly guy once I was fishing, and this hillbilly guy ran out of bait. He put a cigarette butt on a hook and caught a bass with it. And like he wasn't even like shocked. Like literally just casted it in, catches a bass, like, yeah, that's how we do it. Just a straight face. Catching a fish on a cigarette is insane. And also, not shiny again. Oh my goodness. That is, that's troubling. That is the opposite of good. Cigarette butt bait is crazy. And he didn't do it to be like funny. Like when I saw it, I was laughing because I'm like, that's pretty dirt. Just rig up a cigarette butt. He just did it like, yeah, that's how we do it. That's how my daddy and his daddy before him did it. It's crazy, man. Mind-blowing. That's so country, says Parma. Yeah, just a straight face. Catching a fish off of one of them dirty cigarette butts. Mega Sharpedo sadly wasn't shiny. What, you caught one? As we're talking about fishing, you caught a Sharpedo? Bass like Mentos? Boogs, what's up, man? Vanzuki says noodling. Also, we're at 81 million dust. Whoa, holy spawns. Holy La Sponza. Let's catch all these lads. We have another 4 minutes until all the raids flip over again. We might as well. Wolverine sending me a Tapu. He can head to the Frick Off Islands with that. We have enough Tapus to worry about. Prinplup's cool. And for our viewers that do not have sound on, let me show this again. Hop on into the giveaway for today. All you gotta do is like the stream. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Last but not least, put exclamation mark, enter in the chat, giving away 1,250 PokeCoins, meant to say. 1,250 to one winner at the end of the stream. So do all the stuff, hop on in. There's for our viewers that are not liking the sound, because people have told me they watch the streams with no sound on, which is insane, but that's for them. Okay, and we're back. What time is it for me? It is 6:27. Drowsy. My boy. Loud sentences rule, they do. Banzuki, they're the best. I don't know if you can hear these dudes, they're giving her. They're just making lots and lots of noise. Keep forgetting to battle with my buddy? You did a front flip? Did you make a video, though? That seems like the type of thing that you have to prove after you say, you know? Otherwise, everyone's like, yo, I did a front flip. Well, I don't know. Also, why are these on a cooldown? Why do we have to wait to do these? We're in the same time zone? This is like the 10th time of the day that my app has frozen. I've had to restart. And then typical Pokemon GO, it's going to make sure I get locked out 5 times. Like, this game is barely worth playing. At this point, if Niantic wants to sponsor me, I'm just like, nah, you guys suck. This is like, what is this, man? You did a backflip? 30 minutes and you get 10 more remote passes? Yeah, we're like going to get locked out of the game, I think. Oh my god. This game sometimes is so not worth playing. 5 hours in the future. It's not much better. Okay, there we go. We just had to restart it 5 times. That's good. My daily didn't want to spawn for about 10 minutes. Yeah, this, like, it literally is more broken now than I've seen it, I think, ever. It's pretty ridiculous. Also, while this gym is empty for a sec, I might as well... Never mind, it's full. I was going to say we can pop something in there, but I guess not. You have flipped people off. In what context? Yeah, why a 5-minute flip over, man? That's so dumb. It's raid hour, it's not raid 50 minutes. Like, what do they expect people to do when there's 5 minutes of downtime? Like, that's like at meetups and stuff all over the world right now. People are just like, well, let's just hang out for 5 minutes. It's not a huge deal, but it also kind of sucks. In the meantime, do we think this is worth maxing? Don't spam it, but put it in either yes or no. Should I 50 max that? It is a hundo, but it's also Tapu Koko, so I'll let you guys decide. I mean, I do have the dust and candies for it, but just don't really know if it's something that I would be happy with doing. Nick says no. Parma says yes. Callie says no. Harry says nah. 100% Mavic. Renus, what's up, dude? Sucker fled. There'll be another one coming up in a few minutes here. Nah? No, I didn't catch this today, Zoe. This is an old one. Christian says no. We have actually, I think, more no's. Wait for a Shundo. Yeah, that's crazy, man. It's not the end of the stream, so no one's won yet. End of the stream is when the winners are picked. Okay, it is 6:30. This should be flipping over now. No Tapu is worth it. 1 in how many Pokemon are 100%? 1 in 216 if you're doing raids. That's my only Hundo Tapu of anything. Yeah, it is. I wouldn't, says Boogs. Okay, so the raid should be... Yeah. Alright, let's go again. Actually, let me put the Go Plus on quick. So it can spin some stops. Waste of dust. Yo, that's what people are saying for Tapu, man. Usually any Hundo Legendary, if I were to ask that question, it would be a resounding yes from everyone. That is a true testament to how not popular he is, I guess. Why are the Tapu so hated? I don't know. Would consider Bulu. Yeah, that's actually, the Bulu is pretty good for Master League, right? I run into that thing all the time. It's like a problematic type, because like people are running Palkias in there a lot. I guess that would be decent. I'm trying to think what else. Kyogres would be pretty good against. Spend the dust, I don't have a problem, I swear. Got a King's Rock from that spin, cool. Nice. Dude, the odds must be pretty decent on the giveaway today. Last time we did one, I think we had, well, based off likes, anyways, we had like 450-ish people in. It's only 315 today. So make sure you hop in the giveaway, because the odds are way better than they were last time we did this. Whenever we feel like, Jasper, like always. Likely within the next little bit, but I don't ever put a timer on it. Making burgers for dinner. First come, first serve. Who won last time? I was posted in, well, I can't remember the names, but they've already been contacted. They already got their stuff. All right, let's do it, man. Still not very likely. I mean, it is free stuff that you got to click a button to unlock, potentially, so. To each their own. If you want to watch the stream and not enter the giveaway, then that's fine. All right, here we go. Lots of noise happening here all the time. But yeah, we'll do this one. There's going to be 4 other ones. I guess 5 with the water one. You can if you want to be really efficient on raid hours. I usually can get like 8 to 10 of them in, but probably just run the next 6 of them. Well, I guess maybe 7. Either way, we'll do those and then see if everyone's had their fair share of the Tapus by then. How's raid hour going? Not too bad. I mean, we haven't pulled anything too good yet, but raids have been going down pretty smooth as they always do. Case is grabbing a cookie. I'm also curious about Tyler's question, man. What kind? What kind are we working with? My goodness, man. Place is wild right now. They're sirloin, says Zoe. How did you make them? Like barbecue? 7 raids in 30 minutes? Yeah, Parma, it depends what it is. For Groudon, I was actually running to like the gyms down by the water, and we were doing about 10 or 11 sometimes. But with this thing, I'm kind of just like taking my time, man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really running all over the city. I'm just walking at a normal pace. Mr. Milo was in there, and still no shiny on this one. So we've crested over the 110 regular 5-star raids since the last shiny, going back to Groudon. 102 Groudons, plus whatever Tapus we've done. I actually haven't deleted any Tapus today, so we're gonna go and look. Actually, that's not accurate. I've been running away from them. Let's just say 110 then. So I was gonna go and look at the inventory, but I've been running away from these guys. Wow, man, we have to turn our luck around with these. Like you guys suggested, maybe it's gearing up to have a Shundo. Like I could kind of see that happening with how bad the luck has been. Mr. Milo repping the Yorkshire pudding. I'll have to ask him about that. Kind of close to forever friends with him. We were supposed to trade. It's actually hilarious. We were supposed to trade when I saw him in LA. At Mega Nights, we were both capped already. Like we already hit our trade limit. And I'm pretty sure we said it on a live. We're like, yo, tomorrow we're going to trade. It's going to be mind-blowing. And then we didn't do it. So, yeah, we still have to trade. It's actually a pretty awesome trade we were going to do. But I never saw him again after that. And I felt bad because I promised everyone we were going to trade. And then I'm like on the flight home and I'm like, oh yeah, never ran into Milo again. Hey, Brain Eater and Chaz, thank you very much for the subs. Welcome in. It's past Milo's bedtime? Apparently not. He's in the raids. I guess he'd be the same time zone as you, right? He might be a night owl like a lot of us are. A Garlic hopping in here. Wow. Garlic in a Tapu raid? I did not see that coming. That's the new title of the stream. The clickbait title. I did not expect that. But like for real. I'll message you tomorrow about our trade? Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, okay, because like, if you want to do something else, we can. But if you want to do the trade we originally scheduled, that stupid Whooper is going to make us wait 13 days. Which is, sucks. But yeah, I'm down for whatever you want to do. We can figure it out. Always up late watching this, says Parma. It is crazy to me that I guess a lot of you guys in the UK and in Europe and stuff, like, I'm on pretty late for you guys, I guess. Because for me, it's still kind of, yeah, it's like dinner time, evening-ish. She's full of surprises, says Kristen. Okay, well, maybe the tail end of Raid Hour. Honestly, it's hard to like not be discouraged with these raids when I've done the last 4 Raid Hours. This is going to be maybe the 5th one with 0 shinies. We're talking about a month, over a month of Raid Hours without getting a shiny. Like, that is statistically pretty wild to think about. Did my Mudkip Master Ball swap with Davey? Wait, you guys both had a Mudkip and a Master Ball? How did it go? Was it good? And it's great you start the stream when I get home from my daily grind. Yeah, I'm glad it works out that way. 1787, so better than we've seen. Boogs, I actually do. I have the white stripe, yep. I got a couple of them from 2 years ago, I think. Wait, no, Sinnoh Tour, right? And we have no shiny on this one either. Arena said had to buy passes. All good, man. There's a couple other ones here still. For me, you stream at the perfect time, right before my parents get home, and I'm doing nothing. Yeah, I'm glad it works out that way. I mean, I don't know. I'd like to do it earlier, but of course I do, you know, work for a living and stuff. So if I could ever do this 100% full time, would be cool to do it earlier, but I think it works out pretty good now. How easy to solo? I've never tried. He got a 12, 13, 12? And you got the 15, 14, 14. I mean, so you got the good mud boy, and then you did Davey, I mean, pretty dirty, I will say. All right, let's do the far away one first. So I don't like going to that one. Have to walk down essentially what's like a garbage alley over here. So let's go do that one first so I don't have to come back here later. Yeah, like this one here I'm talking about. Well, yeah, the people have been asking about the solo, man. I have no idea if it's possible. It potentially could be, especially because I do have sunny weather boost right now, and Groudon is boosted by sun, so maybe it is, but don't know. We'll have to try it while it's around. 17.99, another 96. Dang, Tyler, you're getting some good stuff, though. Glad to hear you're at least getting some decent IVs. J Radish, 90, shiny 96. Wow. Wait, shiny 98. Dude, the little heart was in front of it. I didn't see that. Shiny 98? Dang, dude. We got Mr. Milo up and in there, having a maraca shake, isn't he? I always like his sheep costume with the maracas. He kind of reminds me of, I think Kay has that same one still. The first day it's been warm here. Everyone and their mother's out cutting grass, says Garlic. Yeah, I wouldn't think it'd have grown that much by now. We had snow last week, didn't we? So, I don't know. I haven't been paying attention to the lawn, man. I couldn't tell you. Hopefully we at least get a shiny from one of these, though. Let's get Harlon in here. Come home with a bunch of tiny little bites above my eyebrow. What, like bug bites? What kind of bites are we talking about? That sounds like a terrible area to have them. Why you bonk me, says Axolotl? Everyone's been bonking everyone today. Never guess who's cutting their grass. Well, there's only a set amount of neighbors in our area to know. Let's see, man. I think we're going to get one. I'm going to guess in the very last raid. If I had to guess, I think the last raid of Raid Hour in dramatic fashion is going to be the shiny. Little bug bites are super itchy. That sounds terrible. Like, just the placement. Near the eyebrow would be awful. There's a few places that I go fishing in the springtime for, like, stream trout and stuff. And those areas in the backwoods, sometimes I look down at my hands and I literally have, like, 17 mosquitoes on the same area of my skin. It's horrifying. And then you get home and every part of you is just so itchy. Go big or go home? The Mega Bonk. Everyone's going to be doing the Mega Bonk now. No hundos in the stream yet, Michael. No, I got one yesterday. The hundos are kind of hit and miss, though. Some days I get them, some days I don't. We walked through a wooded area, not doing that again? Yeah, depending on, I mean, like those early hatches of bugs early in the year can be lethal. Did a raid Tapu Koko ran away? Corey says, come on, shiny. Man, give me a shundo of this. Come on, it's been a while since we had a shundo. 1801. Okay, so that's very good. 1810 is the hundo. This is likely like a 90, 96, I would guess. We got the hardest hitter. Come on. Oh, my God, man. Okay. Well, it's a good IV, nonetheless. That's insane that we just cannot get ourselves a shiny from any of these raids. The rain was too wet? The rain was too wet? You broke 1800, says Parma. I know. It's just insane that they won't shine, though. Like, anyone who attends, a lot of you guys are here every day on the streams, and you guys are seeing what's been happening. It like, doesn't make sense. It's almost like if I didn't know any better, they've turned it off. Like, the big raid pass box is 99 passes. We've surpassed that and more since the last shiny. It's a 96, yeah. Like, cool, but like, geez, man. I hate oversaturated rain. What other kind of rain is there? There's only the wet kind, I think. I'm shiny deprived watching this. Do we have to... I was going to put on like a different... I was going to go with a different shundo in here to entice the shiny luck. What an almighty dry streak. There's purple rain as well. Well, I mean, it depends who you ask. I mean, if you're asking like Prince, then yeah. I mean, but he's a little bit biased, right? If you ask a logical person, they're going to tell you there's not. Chocolate rain? November rain. Well, again, yeah, if you ask Guns N' Roses, then again, they're a little bit biased on the subject. Well, the stream's not done yet, Goat, so there's no winner yet because the stream's not done. Like we told you a lot of times before.
Hey, sorry to bug you.
What's up?
Do you know how much it is to play golf there?
I have no idea, man. Go knock on the door, you can find out. It says it's open.
Really?
Yep, that's what that says. I don't want to go in there, no.
Don't make it seem like it's a duo.
What?
Make it seem like it's a duo friendship.
Just go in there, man. I'm busy. Thank you, though.
Will you be my best man in my wedding?
I can't do it, man, but have a good night. I can't do it, man.
Will you be my best man in my wedding?
No, someone else can. Yeah, go knock on the door.
Oh, you're gonna have to be my wingman inside?
I'm busy doing stuff, man.
Oh, sorry. You look super busy at our business. My bad.
Yeah, have a good night.
Are you
Jesus, man. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what happens. I know, Roberto. I mean, the visual was like kind of heartbreaking, so I don't want to even get into it. But he's got like all these marks all over him from needle stuff. Not too good. Anyways, let's see what we got from this guy. Get in there with the portable golf place? Nah, I don't think I want to go playing golf. It's a very strange question to ask. Yeah, no, I more so felt bad, man. I mean, like, I have homeless people, like, say crazy stuff like that all the time. This guy, like, his arms are, like, blue, man. Like, he looks like he's not doing too well. He must donate a lot of blood. Yeah, no, I think that's where he just came from. He's feeling a bit woozy after that. 1791's not too bad. Want to wrap you in a bubble? No, definitely not, like, scared of being in danger. It was more so just, like, I didn't want to tell him to frick off because he looks like doesn't have too many days left on this earth, I don't think. But we have no shiny again. My goodness. Nah, usually I get annoyed. Like, when those guys come and get brazen like that, I'm like, okay, get out of here, right? But that guy was like, I felt bad, kind of. If I had to bet on it, as terrible as it sounds, I don't think I'll see him next year. Tapu Koko Bananas. He's like my age too, man. He's like not an old guy at all. He's like my age or perhaps younger. Been 3 hours, says Mason. What, since you've been here? Let's see if the one up here is gonna shine. I can't believe these ones haven't. Sounded sad and desperate. Yeah, he's like real messed up. Again, I don't know if you guys could see the visual that I saw. It was not good. It's not too good. What's up, Britain? How you doing? How are things in Britain? Forgot to like at first. That's part of it. Nightbot just checks pretty much. So Nightbot picks the winner for the giveaway, but to be eligible for the giveaway, you gotta just do the 3 steps. Obviously, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you've liked the stream and put ! enter in. So anyone who's done those 3 things, Nightbot can tell, and that's who it picks from. An Axu. That's cool. We like Axu sometimes. All right, Tapu, for the love of God and everything else, let's do this. Let's finally get a shiny one of these. But yeah, Raid Hour is coming to an end shortly, so make sure you guys get in that giveaway, man. We are picking the winner on today's stream, so you got a very short window to make sure you get in there. Come on, Tapu. What times do you not like Axu? That's a secret. Skeeny, what's up? I now meet all the requirements. There you go. Good luck. 95% from Kristen. Dang. Bored Ghost Malone hopping on in too. We don't hate on Axu. Axu's like, what? I am just dinosaur guy. Why does he talk like that? Is he from the Ukraine? I don't think he is. Sorry, Axu, you didn't deserve that. Spam some invititos. Get a hundo fracture last month. Nice. What, from the Go Pass? Because that thing's been in there twice, right? We had the fracture last month and then this month. I think it's there again. The middle version. Do I have a shiny Haxorus? I do, yeah. He's from Pangea. Harry says the Ukraine. I don't know what that accent was. It was something. It reminded me of like a lot of like the Scandinavian guys that play hockey. They interview them in the NHL games and they don't understand what the questions are. It's pretty funny. Ukraine accent was not your best work? Well, I don't know if it had to be Ukraine. We're imitating Axu. All right, let's get it. This one better be shiny, or somebody's gonna have to pay for this. We're gonna have to start sending out invoices. I don't know to who, but to somebody. Got a Nundo Caterpie. Dude, the Caterpie coming up soon with the hat on kind of looks sick. That one for the event's gonna have like a sideways hat. I think it looks pretty nice. It was the Axu? Yeah, it was Axuian. That's what he speaks. It's an Axuian accent. You got it today? Nice. Yeah, any Nundo's cool, man. I mean, any Nundo's always a big win. There might be another Raiderino down by the seashore. And if there is, then we'll go smack him too. But this could be the last one of Raid Hour. So again, man, make sure you guys hop in the giveaway. You have very, very limited time, and I think there's way less people in today than there was last time. So way less people being in means your odds are way, way better. So make sure you hop on in. Okay, we're almost there on this guy. Level 50 Nundo Meltan for gyms. Yo, it smells like, dude, it smells like a burnt Delicio pizza here, specifically. You know those, like, pizzas you make in your oven at home? It smells like someone's burning one of those. Ask me how I know that. Someone, I dare you. 1765, yikes. Not too good. All right, man. Is this the one? Oh, dude. Yo, this is ridiculous. Absolutely crazy. Not too good. It's fine, though. It's fine. Fans of non-shinies will be psyched. How do you know that, Big Toe? Well, you see, Callie, many moons ago, well, I was drinking those jugs with the X's on them, and I may have passed out with one of those in the oven. Woke up to it being more than done. And that's why you don't drink those jugs with the X's on them. Like in the cartoons. Gamer Cat, what's up? You got an S error? What's that? Hey, what's up, Soul? Come on, let me in here. No, not let me in here. Let me catch you. I don't know. Let me do something. 4 minutes? Challenge accepted. I have to cross this road without being smoked by a vehicle, though. There's one more chance. One more chance at Tapu greatness. You got a shiny Nidoking? Hey, Inez, what's up? How's stream? Good. It's been a lot of fun. It always is. The shinies have been not the kindest to me today, but... Alexander, thanks for the sub, dude. Kentucky juice, yeah. Kentucky is a state. All the people there are cool dudes. Because Kentucky is a state. Thanksgiving family hangout? Yeah, those are kind of the worst. I mean, it depends how you feel on those. If you're a fan of your family, they could be great. But if you don't like your family, they're not too good then. Yo, Ghost with 5 months says, hello, Sir Grind. Everyone here, I want to let you know that I got this awesome opportunity going. Wait, hold on. Here to let everyone know that I got an awesome opportunity going on that's taking most of my pogo grinding. Got to stick around and then it gets cut off. Oh my god. Thank you very much for the 5 months, Ghost. I had to read that twice. I was like, where is this heading? Thank you very much, though, for 5 months, man. I really do appreciate the continued support on the channel, helping us do what we do here. Let's hop in on this guy. That'll be the last one of Raid Hour. This will be the last one. I think, anyways. Yeah, make sure you guys get in that giveaway too, man. Want to make sure that everyone who's in here has a chance to win that, because a lot of people don't notice it or don't enter, and then they're like, oh, I heard there was a giveaway. How do I enter? And I'm like, well, it's already done. So make sure you get in while it's still going. All right, let's do it. A shiny Timmy. Thank you again, though, Ghost. I do super appreciate that. Like I was saying, you guys are the reason that the channel can do what it does and honestly exists. So big shout out to you and all the other awesome members that we have here, keeping us doing this. Phantip 100%. Coach with a month. Everyone oil up on 3, 2, 1. Wait, what? What does that mean? Thank you for a month, man. I appreciate you rocking the golden fish now. And Ghost of the 10 says, stick around because I love this community and continue to support the channel. Dude, thank you for the 10. As we're talking about how appreciated the members are, Coach with the 1 month, and Ghost Malone with the crispy 10 bomb. Thank you so much, man. Hugely appreciate you guys. Show some big love for the Ghost and for Mr. Bricks over there. Coach's reputation precedes him. Yeah, you gotta watch out. You gotta wear some eye protection around Coach so you don't lose an eye. He's a nefarious character. Ghost and Bricks, be shiny, bro. All right, here we go. Giveaway is gonna be run very soon, by the way, so make sure you get your entries in. You got only a few more minutes to make sure you get in, so tell your friends, get yourself in, do whatever you want to do, but fair warning, few more minutes to join the giveaway. Yo, Matthias with 8 months says, what's up, BT fam? Dude, thank you for 8 months, dude. I really, truly appreciate that, and it was awesome meeting you in LA. We had such a blast. He was kind enough to put up with my in-person shenanigans. Dude, I met Matthias on the pier when I was been grinding with no sleep for like, I don't even know how many hours. Let's just say the brain function was at a bare minimum, and he still put up with me. He still took me in for who I was. Thank you very much, man. Hopefully tour comes back to LA. Maybe we'll do it again next year. All right, man. The last one of Raid Hour. Let's see what happens. Come on, Tapu. I know you can do it. Give us a Shundo check. 1786. That's not a Shundo check. It's not bad, though. Honestly, that's a pretty good one. We're going to hop in the car for this check. We've come full circle. Nice insulated audio in here. And I'd do it again, he says. Dude, thank you so much, man. Ty, thanks for the sub. And here we go. Come on. Oh, my God. Yo, 5 Raid Hours in a row. Zamazenta, Zacian, Kyogre, Groudon, and now Tapu Koko, 0 shinies. What's that, brother? Like, that's Brother Ew. What the frick? That's so many raids. Why no shine? Okay, guys, 1 minute warning. Enter the giveaway. All you gotta do is like the stream. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel, and last but not least, put !enter in the chat. Someone's gonna win 1,250 POKECOINS. So make sure you enter. 1 minute warning. Maybe next time you'll get it. You must be cursed. Dude, this is insane. We're going to catch this guy. I want to see how good he'd be. Garlic, when we catch this guy, as soon as we catch him, let it go. Let her rip. There we go. Everyone's getting their last minute entries in. Who will it be today? Who's going to be the lucky winner? And again, we're going to have a few big streams on the weekend too, which we'll see what we can do, but should have some giveaways for those as well. So make sure if you don't win today, make sure you check back frequently to see if you can win other stuff. Okay, it's been caught. Here we go, Garlic, when you're ready. Get Nightbot to pick us a winner. Good luck, guys. You know what? Let's watch it together on the chat phone. Let's see, who do we got? What's Nightbot going to say? Come on, Nightbot. Who's it going to be? Okay. Oh, yo, Matthias won the giveaway. Yo, let's go. Congrats, man. I think you just entered too. A late entry snags the giveaway. Big congrats. So, dude, send me a message. I think you have my Insta already. Send me a message. We'll get it sorted out. But big congrats. Guys, thank you so much for watching today's stream. This is a lot of fun, man. I will be live again tomorrow. Perhaps another giveaway. We'll see. So make sure you check back. But a big thanks for watching the stream, guys. Have a fantastic night. And I will see you guys on the next one.